There we go. Hello there, everybody. My name is Gatathi. Welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. How's everyone doing today? So we got David, Moon, Travis here. Hello, hello. Let me make sure everything is working fine. There we go. Get the mouse off the screen there. Where were we last time? Ow, man. Ow. I'm gonna have to like lean back the entire time, but I don't want to. So this is gonna be a little bit strange now, isn't it? This is weird doing the stream a little bit with I still have my neck pain as per the last few streams, but it's not as bad as recently. So got my fruit punch, got my water, we are good to go. So we got the clover ending or something, and then I believe that is it. So I guess we'll continue from where we left off. I think also Sigma was being a perv. I think I remember that happening. And dots. A lot of dots. Also, as always, let me know how the audio is, so that way I can always make adjustments.
Is this another warehouse?
It is. We've already been here, technically.
It looks like it.
Sweet. Just like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here, too. It's something
graffiti.
different, though.
Yep. Memento Mori and the ninth lion ate the sun.
Did they make a mistake?
Nope. They probably did.
That isn't how you spell it.
Ninth is just without an E. So, audio is all good. Sweet. Thank you. Make sure this is out so
They
I can
added that E to ninth, but why?
Because it's an anagram, probably.
What does it mean?
That is weird. What does it mean? Well, we need phi over here. Well, I think Memento Mori is Latin for something like remember death or don't forget your mortality. The other part I mean, I assume it's just what it says on the tin.
Conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
Yeah.
What on earth does that mean?
It's probably an anagram. It's probably... Ow.
It just seems like gibberish.
It is gibberish. You might want to write this thing down. Am I about to have to make an anagram for everything? Hold on. Got a new pencil today. Also, we got my previous note cards over in front of me, so we are all good. Oh my gosh. And we have a dog barking. Alright, well, remember that for later then. Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me. You aren't expected to solve it yourself? Gotcha. That's because we have
door
phi.
over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor?
It does.
Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
And there's no little scanner. Yeah, there's a big 9 on the other door. I guess that means this door isn't important.
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
No, probably not. Yep, nothing. Not opening.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
That's true. Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
Possibly. The other side.
Hey,
interesting.
What's the deal with those doors over there?
The white
ones
chromatic
that are glowing
doors.
white. Do you think they could be chromatic doors?
They probably are. I think we've already figured that out, though.
There are 3 of them.
Yep. Yeah, I think you're right. And there's locks. See, they got little lock boxes. These must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through.
But they're all the same color. Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Yep. Which white is different things. Suddenly, the voice of the announcer echoed throughout the warehouse.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Somebody opened an ambidex gate. Oh.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yeah, the timer. What? How the hell did that happen?
One of the other teams must have opened one.
Yeah, I'm guessing Dio
All
probably
they need
did
is
again.
one of the moon keys.
Yep. Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
We can ask them when we get there.
Also, the doors now suddenly turn blue. Interesting. Or maybe those are just completely different doors. Up the elevator we go. Move it a little bit closer. There we go. That's still luscious purple hair. Purple hair, get out of my way. Ow. Still painful, but kind of move around. It's fine. It's fine. I also forgot to update a few things, but that's fine. We be fine. We be fine. However, I'm guessing Dio opened the door again, and then now we're gonna have to go yell at him. We'll figure this out. We'll be fine. Through the red door. What do we got here? We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice. Hey, what the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
I haven't done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
Yep, Dio once again.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do have a
Why?
problem.
I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
True. Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Tim was right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
Also, he doesn't have the note saying no sooner were the words out of her mouth when the yellow door opens and everyone else is there.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hey, it's Kay. Or sorry, Krill. Coral. Sorry, Coral. Hi, Coral. That's what his name is, right? That was what we decided on last time. Also, don't we have the note that says that if people like the additional rules, probably should be wary of that? Yep. Hello, Christopher. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
Yes, it's Quark, you see. What? What happened to Quark? He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
Uh-oh. Radical 6. Again?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. This condition could change at any moment. You should go. Oh no.
Tenmyoji looks like he's about to, like, fight somebody. Tenmyoji shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks and they ran off after him. So I'm glad I can actually, like, talk and breathe, but, like, my neck is still in pain, so it's a weird, like, mixture.
Quark.
Hey, he's red. Potassium. He's doing well in the potassium, but his name is Kroll, remember that.
Come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Okay. Tenmyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him.
Nope,
What
not
if
at
you
all.
make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I
Watch
have
him.
to save him.
I mean, that's true.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
Possibly.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you.
That's true. Because they're related somehow.
He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed
I'm
before.
gonna stop this. I'm gonna eat. This is gonna be going on for a while. I don't know when. And have a wonderful time eating, Christopher. Thank you for coming out.
Then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
We're kind of trapped in a warehouse, Dio.
Son of a bitch. This is serious.
It is.
The
Hey, it's
infirmary
fine.
seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
But we have Luna. Well, we got Luna.
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Yep, that is true.
Well,
She's
yes,
shocked.
You have to take a look at him then.
Take a look in a book.
Quark needs your help.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Luna, save this
I
person.
think that machine over there is a medical scanner.
It's named as
It's
Adam.
called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and
Okay.
diagnose people.
We've been through this. Does that thing can tell us what's
Yes.
wrong with Quark? Yes.
I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Yeah, but we also have an AB room that's open, so we kind of have to worry about that, and this could get a little hairy. Plus, he has maybe Radical 6 in his veins, so we'll see what happens. The whole process took only a few minutes. Yes, I'm a little thirsty. Please don't judge. No. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds, his results lit up in the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark
Infected.
has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly, Fi. Oh no, again, don't
Yes.
tell me.
He's been infected with a virus called Radical
Radical
6.
6. shocked faces everywhere. Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean?
Yeah. I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Yep, and then Dio and Luna were two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I'd stayed behind after the AV game, and they'd all split up and gone into different rooms. It seemed like one way or another, everyone had heard about Radical 6.
No. He can't... How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
That's actually true. How did Quark get infected with Radical 6 this entire time? Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir.
An Excelavir, which we have written on a note card somewhere over here. That's not the right note card. Still not the right note card.
It's the only way to counteract Radical 6.
Close enough.
If we can inject him with some, he should...
Close.
He should be okay.
That's good.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
Yeah, it's probably somewhere in the infirmary.
We looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I'm trying to find this note card, and apparently it's not wanting to exist. That's a little fun now, isn't it? Oh, it's this one right here, isn't it? Yep. Cool.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Dio's telling
No
the
one-
truth.
No one's telling
We didn't
Dio.
find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
In the archives, no. There was just piles and piles of books and papers. Nothing even remotely like medicine there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
I don't think there's gonna be any medicine.
I'm
Probably
terribly
not.
sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the garden. Plenty of vegetation, but unfortunately, no medicine.
Oh, God. He's going to... Oh, God, no.
He'll be fine. Look, just to be sure. Where did the three of you go?
The pantry.
Oh, the pantry. Yeah, the pantry's probably.
There was tons of food everywhere, but Excelavir?
Yeah, no Excelavir.
Nothing.
But there, at least there's food. At least we have a lot of food to eat. Tenmyoji slumped to the ground. He must be devastated. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark!
There
Oh,
we go.
thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa.
Well, I gotta hear just so that way I don't like speed through it. But
I can't.
you guys know.
I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But... how?
Like,
I'm reading through it still. Quark's hand moved like lightly, and he grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight towards his heart. Stop! Everyone starts holding him down.
no! Let go! Let go of me!
Pretty tough for a kid. Hey guys, I could use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too. Stop
Everyone's
it!
holding it down.
Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji, what the hell are you doing? Get over here. He seems really shocked. Tenmyoji, can you even hear me?
Oh, right.
We need to all
Damn
hold him
you!
down.
Bastards!
Then he's a
Why
cussing
won't you
kid.
let me go? I have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!
Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get the scalpel away from him. Good. Thanks, whoever that was. True, Travis. True. Quark barely seemed to even notice the loss of scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we going to do? We've got to calm him down somehow.
Yes?
Are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean...
What?
There's Superel Beta.
Soperel?
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets. Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji.
I think we should be good.
It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it!
We have
Come
to
on,
subdue
Luna.
the kid somehow.
Okay, let me just...
Inject it into his leg. Inject the super beta into his leg.
Okay, I've got it.
That sounds like a shotgun.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
And now we shot him in the leg. He took an arrow to his leg. By arrow, I mean a gun. Tranquilizer gun. Pant, pant, pant. Pant legs. Pants.
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves, everything's normal.
That's good.
According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Which is good. Alright, I guess we're good for
Yes.
now.
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
He shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
That's good.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
That's true.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
It's like that untapped potential. I realized this last time we went through this scene, but it's like you... Like somebody tapping into their like unlimited potential to like just do whatever they want with no holdbacks. Like their body just does not care. I think that's probably how a Falcon Punch works now that I think about it.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh?
Travis, there's a lot of ways to change your mind.
Well,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do.
I'm still thinking Luna's
All
an
I've seen
astronaut.
about it is that newspaper article.
I think Luna's 0, but I don't have any proof.
Why would
That's the
I lie
truth.
about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
Probably.
Yes. At least, I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical 6? No one has any idea. Not even Kroll.
What are you doing?
I turned and followed Tenmyoji's gaze. Ow! There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently she had been one to take it away from Quark. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she'd taken it to protect him or for some other more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. Alice? That explains why Alice wasn't talking. Hey, are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die.
Well, that's a little depressing now,
The
isn't it?
virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
Wait, Alice! We were all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We just stood there as she spun around and looked through the door. Damn it! I shook myself and took off after her. But those few moments of hesitation put too much distance and too many doors between us. Shit. Which way did she go? Right? Left? I was still trying to decide where, and everyone else poured out of the infirmary.
Lost her.
Yeah, I don't know which
Well,
way she
let's
went.
split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
People are trying to kill themselves. This is
Right.
bad.
Look, If you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood? Tenmyoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah, I stay here. Got it.
Alright, let's move, people. Get going.
We have to stop Alice from killing herself. Quark's already tried to kill himself, and Tenmyoji's losing his mind. This is great. As fight's command, we scattered, filtering off into the different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet. Oh, this is bad. Ow. Hairs in my eye. The lounge. But Sigma's the protagonist, so we'll probably find Alice. What do we have here? Not much. There's a safe, but we haven't done this lounge yet. Probably in an ambidex room. If I had to guess, it's probably the ambidex room. No one here, huh? Damn, where'd she go? No point in complaining. Oh, she's probably in the crew quarters. She's probably about to hit the bomb and blow up. That would be a little unfortunate now, wouldn't it? I just need to look somewhere else. I turned and head toward the exit. She's probably in either the crew quarters or the ambidex room. I'm thinking the ambidex room, but we'll see. We shall see, shall we? Ow. Still painful. Going to red. Red leads us. Isn't this like the pantry or something? It is the pantry. I can't believe I guessed it was the pantry correctly. These walking scenes are great. Yeah, they definitely are. So this is the pantry, huh? Alice, Tenmyoji, and Dio search this room. This looks interesting. This... Damn, nothing here either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did, no one's around to stop her. She's gonna die. She is. Shit, I need to hurry. Yes, you do. I decided to try the garden where Phi, Quark, and Kay had gone after passing through the door. Is this gonna be the Garden of Eden? Eden's Gate? Garden? Gonads? I don't know. Through the green blue door. Yeah, because we've gone through the green door all the times. Through the blue door we go into the garden. What a beautiful garden it will be. Bee garden. Interesting. The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere and the air was filled with the fresh scent of it growing, underlaid with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, and here it was warm and wet like a force in spring rain. Just like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. Looks very green, looks very nice. Lovely garden, damn, but she's not here either. This is bad. We've been searching for Alice for a while and I found nothing. I hope that nothing had happened to her, but... Oh, you know what? Everyone's probably going to be dead in the thing again. That would be sad. Hopefully not. I searched every corner of floor B. She was nowhere to be seen. So she must be in floor A. This is pointless. I should get back to floor A. Maybe somebody else has found her. However, there is now the intense music playing. I get the feeling that everyone's about to be dead again and Sigma is going to see everyone dead on the floor in the infirmary. Who would have thought? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. No. My heart is like pounding though, because I'm like so nervous about what I'm about to see. Up the crew quarters. Am I right? Crew quarters. I'm so right. I'm so right. Doesn't look like anyone's here. I should have a look in the rooms. Well, I was right. But oh my, no. No. Alice. The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No, why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to wobble, and I put my hand against the wall to steady myself as the heart thundered in my chest. Calm down, calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Pepto-Bismol? Why Pepto-Bismol? Pepto-Bismol's a great thing. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. No, she has no heart rate. Her bracelet's off. What age and dates do we put on her gravestone? Good point. Good point. I have no idea. Then I at least pressed my fingers to her neck and those hopes were dashed. She's dead. You can also tell that from the bracelet that's on her ground. You dumb Sigma. It sucks that she dies, though. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhumane. No. That is a deep gash. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like she pierced her heart. Had somebody stabbed her? No. What if she... Yeah, she killed herself.
We're all going to die.
That is...
I'd rather die here!
That's no. No. That's why her bracelet's off. But she only had 1 point left, so I guess it's not too bad, but... Something in my brain snapped. Yeah! I can't scream. The scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Did Sigma just get infected? Game over. Okay. Interesting. So I must have not had everything for that ending yet. Interesting. So what are we at? Okay. So it's a story segment that is locked. Okay, good to know, good to know. So there is a story segment where Alice dies. Okay, what do we do now? We can go into the magenta door, we can do the rest of this area. There's a bad ending and such. However, technically, I actually did this wrong, what I wanted to do, so we're going to do this one. This is what I feel like we should do.
Hey, it's almost... What are you gonna pick? You aren't going to... You're gonna choose betray. Alright, take it away.
30 seconds.
Listen for the selection. Yeah, we've already been through this. It's a bit confusing, but seeing that bad end actually unlocks the segment itself. Wait, so I could just go back into it? Oh. Well, we're allying this time, so we're just gonna finish this then. What has been recorded? Please wait.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
So what, should I just go back and do this? Well, it says lock. Hello, Roku. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna just hold off on that. Or should I? Oh, I can't like see the full locks. Hold on, let's just jump to this real quick. I'll just skip through everything. So you're saying if I just check this out again, I'll see more after the Alice thing. Wait, what? For just an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled, and then, just as I began to adjust, it was gone, as if nothing had happened. What was that? It was the same sensation I felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Had it been a premonition? This is bad. I need to find Alice now. But where could she be? Damn it, Alice, where are you? Crew quarters. What about the crew quarters? Yeah. Yeah, that has to be it. No lying down on top. I set off a dead run. Yeah, because I don't see the locks until later, I'm guessing. Interesting. Okay. The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight for the door number 2. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw open the door. And there she is. She's alive. Perfect. Alice, so you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned towards mine, but I didn't get the feeling they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel like I caught her in the middle of
What are you
something.
doing here?
It's okay. I'm just here to help you.
Me? What do you mean?
Just let me go with that scalpel.
I need it to get this bracelet off. Remember what Zero Jr. told us?
Oh, okay, I got you.
The
I got you.
bracelet comes off when your heart stops. So I just have to...
So Travis, what you're saying is if I saw a lock before this, then I would know that I could just go straight back into it, is what you were saying. Alright then. I'm a little like, meh, that you told me that, but it's fine. Stop! Before I even finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both of her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest. Oh, this is animated.
No! Let me go! I have to do this! I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
Do not die. Knock it off! With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. Alice, get a hold of yourself, girl. Pant and pant. It was a second before I felt a burning pain in my left hand. I apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. Okay, that's fine then. I was so focused on the pain that I barely heard Alice's screams. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, are you alright? Alice, say something. There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but it seemed she'd only passed out. Shit, what am I supposed to do now? Oh man, maybe the infirmary? It's got all those medical things. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off toward the infirmary. Was Mike also stuck on the scene, Travis, or did you just tell him as well? I'm curious. I'm curious. Alright, Alice is now on there.
Please pay attention, everyone.
Oh, looks like everyone's still alive, which is good. Good to hear.
You need to hear this.
Okay.
The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
Oh my gosh.
What did it say?
Where do I look? I'm gonna look at her hair. What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's.
So she has Radical 6
She
as
has
well?
also been infected with Radical 6.
Well, that's not good now, isn't it? And then there were 7. Phi had called everyone else back as I brought Alice to the infirmary. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no. No!
You mean 6 sets of eyes? Because Luna couldn't be looking at herself, right? Ow.
What's going to happen to her?
She tried to die.
Like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's a
Accelerated.
special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though. No!
No! Oh, Alice! I don't want you to die! Please! Please don't die! I don't want to be alone!
It's okay, you have
die!
Sigma. You have Sigma. Clover, it's okay. Clover wrapped her arms around Alice's unconscious body and began to sob. None of us had the heart to pull her off, so all we could do was stand and watch uncomfortably. Yeah, sounds about right.
10 minutes remain
Oh,
until
yeah.
Ambidex game polling
We should
closes.
probably vote. We should probably
All
vote.
players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Okay. I got you, Travis, I got you.
Guys, I think we should get
Exactly,
back to the
dude.
warehouse.
What about Alice and
Guess
Quark?
we're just gonna have to leave him behind.
No! I'm not leaving! I'm
Clover.
staying here! Like heck, I'm gonna leave Alice all alone!
She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soparil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark.
I don't care! I just
Clover's-
want to stay with her.
Clover's really upset.
She shouldn't have to be all by herself.
She has Quark, though. She has Quark.
Everything's coming up Sigma, huh? What a lucky, lucky man you are.
What?
You two are gonna be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are gonna be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you've got 6 BP right now.
Oh, are you saying I'm gonna
If
choose
you
Betray?
do, you'll get what you need to escape.
You bastard. There's no way I'd do
That's
that. Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner and she'll be in the AB room with me. Really think she'd just stand by and let me do something like that? Back me up here, Luna.
Well, actually I was planning to let you make the decision.
See?
Well-
Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
That's true. Shut up.
If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here? Should all three of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct?
No, because we die. Nope, doesn't work like that. Here, take a look at this. I pulled a scrap of paper I found out of my pocket.
Huh? What's this?
We found it when we went to the archives.
There wasn't anything like this in the pantry.
Nope.
Nothing in the garden either.
I guess there's only one way to put in there. They only put one in the archives. Whatever. I'll just read it for you. Here are some more AB game rules for you. No, not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. Get it? The whole team can't abstain.
That means either Dio or Tenmyoji's going to have to vote then. And they're playing against Alice.
Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
Yeah, she's kind of asleep. So Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means that Dio picks
Knock
betray.
it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier? No way am I gonna choose betray.
Yes, you will.
You do know her BP's at 1, right? What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like
Dio, you're heartless though.
rules.
I wouldn't put it past you.
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury. I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all 3 of us.
Don't worry, guys, she's just taking a nap.
That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko. I've got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma?
Yeah, thanks, that's a relief. Good thing you trust me in this timeline and not the other one, Tenmyoji.
Oh man, everybody's against me. Whatever shall I do?
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
Oh, Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it?
Huh? Oh, that,
Can you tell us, please?
I mean, look, it wasn't important. Just forget about it.
Nope. We'll remember that for later. 5 minutes?
5 minutes
Yeah,
remain
5 minutes.
until Ambidex
Ready to run! Now!
closes.
Ow!
Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah, something does happen. Clover might need a hand.
Aren't you with Solo? You'll be playing against Kay and Quark, but when Quark out, that means Kay would get to decide the whole round.
Are you saying that you trust me?
Yes.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I trust Kroll. Kroll's pretty cool. And something happened between Fi and Kay while they were out exploring.
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our team.
Good. We're counting on you.
Seems like Kroll is the favorite right now,
I've had
which I
enough
feel
of this
pretty good.
bullshit.
4 minutes remain.
We should
until
probably get going,
Ambidex
please.
polling closes.
Please.
Come on. We need to hurry.
All right, you kids. Take care of those 2, okay?
Yep.
Of course.
Go team.
We promise.
Fi's trusting Kroll. I mean, potassium too. Bananas are pretty good, and explosions. But, Kroll is his name, remember that. With that, we were off. We gave him his canon name, Kroll. I gave one last quick nod to Fi and Clover before heading out for the warehouse at a dead run. So where are we at, anyway? I want to check the flowchart real quick. I just want to see what we are looking at here. Everybody ready? Okay, so we got the choice. We have one that's long and one that's short. I'm gonna go by B gate. Although I guess that doesn't really matter. They already opened one
Only
earlier.
you and I remain.
Right.
Okay, let's go. Okay, that's the real name. There would be major spoilers here. Don't use the real name. We're using Kroll. He's always gonna be Kroll, no matter when I learn his real name. If I learn his real name in the game. His Kroll. 2 more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. kind of in the mood for the bad ending first.
2 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote?
No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's evolving to ally. Betraying somebody who isn't even playing hardly seems
Of
fair.
course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nonary game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it.
Sigma, what were you doing between the fact that you got Alice and then you didn't? There's what? Sigma, what were you doing? Sigma. For the first time since I found Alice in the crew quarters, looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. For a moment I thought I'd somehow touched some white paint or something similar, but the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand. There's no blood, it was white? Wait. It was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel from Alice, but why? Where's the blood? I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly I held my pain against my chest. Palm against my chest. I shouldn't have Luna seen that.
Are you alright?
Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry when I was looking for Alice. There was some milk. I spilled it. It sounded even stupider as I said it.
Really?
Yeah.
But...
Just shut up. It's fine, alright? I'm fine. Leave me alone. I read the words the moment that were out of my mouth, but something was wrong. Very wrong. My head was spinning.
Sigma...
Oh man. I'm so sorry. Just don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
I guess, Travis? The true David? There's no time left. I had to vote. I turned to face the machine. I took a few deep breaths and the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down. Just calm down. I need to think about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. Who was I kidding? There was no way I could figure out something like that.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
True,
3,
Travis.
2, 1.
We need an ambulance right now! Ow! I need a doctor!
Round 2.
We need a doctor right
game
now!
Has been completed.
Sigma's bleeding white!
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna's gonna yell at me. Luna's gonna yell at me. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filling out of their rooms as we did.
Why?
Because I need an ambulance. I didn't have an answer for her. All I think about was the white liquid. What was it? Some kind of discharge? Blood? And we are on the bad end. Cool. No, it couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That was insane. Luna's sad. I was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Huh? Don't you want to see the results?
I already know what they're going to be.
Her usual warm personality seemed to have gone cold. Whether it was because I chose to betray or because she noticed that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say.
Excuse me.
And with that, she was gone. I turned back to the projection. With heavy steps, I headed towards K-Dio and Tenmyoji.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
I don't need to see the results. I need an ambulance right now. Run away. Wow, only 4 of us. K chose ally to ally. Tenmyoji chose ally to ally. Sigma chose betray to Clover's ally. Time to GTFO. Time
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Oh, I'm up against Clover. I did not realize that. Well, that's bad. Whoops.
What the hell?
Sigma has 9 BP?
See? I told you! The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting.
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
I'm sorry, Kroll, but I need a doctor. Really bad. To bring me back to life. There was nothing I could say. I had chose betray on my own volition. But had I really pressed that button on my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had gotten my hand to the button. No, it's it. Perhaps I'd been fear. I was scared by the white fluid that had appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I had decided that I had to escape as soon as possible. Damn the consequences. If I got out, then the nightmare would be over. That's all it was, right? A nightmare. It couldn't be real. White blood was insane, impossible. Then when I looked up, I saw the others staring at my hand. Shit. I quickly put my hand back in my back, but it was already too late. They moved toward me like wolves closing in for the kill.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
I have no idea.
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
Not human?
No. What are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
Explain that white stuff.
I swear to God, I have no idea what it was. You have to believe me.
I'm afraid you're not being very convincing.
Oh, you're one to talk? We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even a suit. That's just you,
No,
robot you.
That seems extremely unlikely. However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
They probably just programmed you to think that.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
I agree.
Looks like there's no other way. Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
Exactly, David, exactly. Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. I didn't have a choice. I spun around and around for the number 9 door.
I don't think so!
Is this the point where everyone's gonna get locked in? Shit, let go of me! I was no match for all 3 of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor, pinned. The desperation was only getting stronger, however. I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it, you have to let me go. This is all some kind of mistake. A misunderstanding. It's a conspiracy. A conspiracy, damn it.
So,
Ow.
there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white?
Yes.
You're a funny guy.
Oh, thank you. I like to be comedic.
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Shit, get off of me. Let me
If you
go.
won't calm down, then you leave me no choice.
He's gonna Falcon
I'd
punch us
hoped
in
we
the
could
face.
avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
No, don't. Hey, we're in the infirmary. The first thing I felt when I woke up was a hard pain of a bruise all the way across my neck. Kay must have suffocated me. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton. I had to put my hand out of my hand to steady myself as I got up. Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something that looked like an injection gun. A glass vial labeled Soporil was still attached to it, the anesthetic. After choking me, they made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. That meant I couldn't have been asleep for long. Or could have been asleep for a long time. Wait, right? Yeah, true. Where is everyone? I glanced around the room. How much BP do I have? It was empty, except for me. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. There's no Quark or Alice. Even Quark and Alice had disappeared. What the hell's going on? That was when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that disappeared. Two other very important things were also gone. My bracelet and my left hand? For a long moment, it's just stared dumbstruck. What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. But there it was, a smooth cross-section on my arm where a hand should have been. A thick white liquid dripping slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah! I can't scream because people are gonna yell at me. A scream called its way on my body to take my mind with it. And after that, nothing. Game over. I'd be so sad if my left hand was gone. That's where my tattoo is. I don't want to lose that. Well, onwards to this. Well, we're missing a hand, but we got the bad ending, so let's go with Ally now. We got the ambulance, though, guys! Wow, Travis, I didn't need the pun. But thank you for the pun. I appreciate it. Alright, yes, we are going to choose... Yeah, we're going to choose Ally, don't worry.
Of course.
Alright, Sigma was doing dirty stuff with Alice. We already know this. Is Sigma human then? No, Sigma has to be human. Maybe he's a clone? I'm not sure.
But...
Yeah, we know. Ow.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Man, that's
3,
spamming of the button though.
2, 1.
Choose ally. So that way we can get whatever this ending is. Ow, my neck.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
We chose the correct
Ambidex
choice
gate
this time.
Now opening.
Apparently betrays the worst possible choice ever. Alright, Luna and I stepped out of the Abram room. I can see the others failing out of the rooms
So
as well.
you chose ally after all.
Yeah. To be honest, AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. The mysterious white liquid.
Do you want to go see the results?
Sure. Luna nodded and walked off toward the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching and opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to have clouded or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit in my hand. What in the hell is this? It couldn't be blood, could it? No, that was impossible. No matter how many white blood cells come together, you never get anything that looked like that. I had never seen my blood do this before. In 22 years of life, I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knee as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult. But wait, accidental nicks with a knife? Hold on. Sigma, why? Sigma, why knife? I'm a little concerned right now, but every single time I bled out red, like any other human being. So why was it this time it was white? Excuse me. What in the hell is happening to me? A lot of dots.
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing? Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results.
Yeah, right. On my way. That's interesting. I wonder what's going on with Sigma. I did my best to compose myself and hand over to join the others. Interesting.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game
Cutting vegetables?
will now be displayed.
I guess.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
And now Luna's face will be here. Yep, there's Luna's face. So it should be ally, 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 ally. Sweet. So everyone allied, everyone gets the points. Don't do drugs or drink bleach, kids. True.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Sweet. Everyone now has high numbers.
This is incredible. Look, everyone voted ally.
Everyone wants to be in the same team. Hooray!
Just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose betray after what Phi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted ally too.
Hooray!
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
Dio probably
We
wanted
should
to
thank
betray
the
though.
both of
Let's
you
be
as
honest.
well. I'm happy to see you also chose ally.
Yeah, we totally didn't choose betray because I needed an ambulance. Not at all.
I didn't have anything to do with it.
What is she doing with her hands? What are you?
That was all Sigma.
How do you do that? Like you have to have like the like this? Like this? But that just seems weird. Ow. It's like a weird Japanese pose,
Thank you very much, Sigma.
You're welcome, Kroll. Thank you for laughing. I like Kroll's expressions.
Sigma? Sigma, are you alright?
Not really.
Come on, what's wrong? Just say something.
Huh? Oh, yeah, looks like we're all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms.
Don't worry about
What
it.
happened?
We'll be fine.
You make it past at Luna and get shot down?
Yes, we've done that twice now already. No, nothing like
Man,
that.
it was a joke. You remember what that is? A joke?
Yeah, I hope so.
You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
Before Dio can continue, heavy metal rumble of the doors shutting echoed throughout the warehouse. All the doors have closed, and now we're on to the next one.
The ambidex gates have closed.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Round 3 of the ambidex game
Will be the star round. Perfect.
Star keys are required to open the gates.
Okay,
There
sweet.
is
Star
no
again.
set limit on usage of the star keys.
So
The
3 is pretty much the
ambidex
last
gates
round.
can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Sweet.
We can open the gates as many times as we want to. Then that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we like.
And then
right?
get ally as much as possible, right?
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
So just keep shuffling people.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets?
Yeah,
I want
no
to see what
worries.
all your colors and assignments are.
Yeah, I think we should be fine. Everyone nodded and held out their arms straight toward him. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certainly that refusing would only draw more suspicion. So I held my arm out, hand tightly tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When their eyes landed on my hand, my heart skipped a beat. Solo? Interesting. So I think we're solo now.
So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair.
Okay.
Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
That makes
means
Sigma the
Sigma's a
only
solo.
solo, huh? A red solo. So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary?
Luna and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners.
That means the other 2 are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
True.
They're
We need to go back to the
probably
infirmary
green
then.
and blue.
Why's that?
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Ah, yes. Fi and I saw them as well.
So that means maybe the solos are red, green, and blue, and then that means the pairs are yellow, magenta,
On
and
our way
cyan.
back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. And there they were.
Yeah, the white doors order down there. Okay, cool. You're stopping by to say hi? Well, hello, Jigsaw. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day here today.
Each one had a box just like the doors on floor A.
That is true. Also, yeah, I know, Jigsaw, you're going to be trying to play this in the future, so no worries.
Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
Which is true, yep.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs
Yes.
are cyan, magenta, and yellow.
So it's just the color that they're missing, right?
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other 3 colors would have to be red, green, and blue.
Right.
Okay.
Good. Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit.
Yeah,
I want to
makes
check
sense.
up on Quark and Alice.
I shall accompany you then.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
What
That's
will
true.
you 2 do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
Okay. About what?
Something?
Okay. Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk?
Yeah, private talk. Do you have a problem with that, Dio?
What are you guys plotting?
Nothing. Listen, do you really expect Luna to be plotting? I think she's the mastermind, Zero. But apparently I might be wrong.
We're not plotting anything. I promise. It's nothing.
Yeah, believe the Lunas. Believe the moon. Trust the moon.
Fine, whatever. See if I care.
Alright, bye, Dio. Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out the yellow door. Tenmyoji and Kroll quickly followed. In only moments, all 3 had disappeared. Now let's talk about hand yellow whiteness. Talk about hand whiteness. Hello, Luna. So, what is it you want to talk about? I was almost certain I knew, but there was always hope. I did my best to act as if I was genuinely confused.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else? Good.
Okay.
I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
Is it the garden? As strange as her request was, I had no reason to object. I kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed out. Wait a second. Last time there was the pressure chamber that we went into. So the garden's a new room that opened. Interesting. Well, the garden.
You know
The
this
garden.
place?
Yeah, well, sort of. I came here once when I was looking for
I
Alice.
see.
That was in the past. So, what brings you here?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green.
Travis.
I feel kind of
no.
silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
true.
perfect place for a serious conversation.
That is true.
Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy.
That's good. That's good, Luna.
Oh, there's a bench over there. Would you like to sit down with me?
She sat down softly and gently, and I lowered myself down next to her. So, what did you want to talk about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage bonnet she wore into the palm of her hand. Wait, is she from BioShock Infinite? She was silent for a moment and then began to talk.
Can I tell you something? This is actually a music box.
Oh,
Yes.
really? She twisted the key on the bottom and it made almost an imperceptible winding noise. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. It's a nice song. Why'd you bring that up, though?
Because I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me. Maybe it's because I'm so shy, but I don't really have any friends. Or even any acquaintances, really. So I've sort of always been alone.
I know the feeling.
It was really hard.
Yeah, it is pretty hard to being alone. Some people accept it. And then there are people.
I felt so lonely a lot of the time. And it hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out.
I know how that is. It's okay, Luna.
That was when I got this music box.
Who'd you get it
Someone very important gave it to me.
from? That's good. That's nice. It's a nice song.
They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it. Luna, happiness is closer than you think.
That's true. That's true, Luna.
Do you know Maeterlinck's The Bluebird?
No. I mean, there is a bluebird in that cage, but no. Yeah. Well, I know the gist of it. I think it starts on Christmas Eve. This brother and sister named Titel and Meitel get asked to find a blue bird by this old woman. They travel to the dream world, or something. Anyway, supposedly if you catch this bird, then you can make a wish come true. So they visit all these different places, but they can't find it. Eventually they give up and go home, but when they wake up, the bird is in a bird cage in their hut.
That's right. It's a well-known story.
Apparently I don't know.
And it teaches a simple lesson.
Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer than you think.
Right. It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true.
It's a pretty good guess, pretty good theory.
Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm. But one day I realized something. There was another meaning to the bluebird. In Maeterlinck's original story, it doesn't end with them waking up.
What happens? There's
Yes,
more?
when Til and Mittel try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away.
Okay.
And then the story ends.
The bird flies away? Whoa, what about the
It
moral then?
changes.
Well, yeah.
Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you'll lose it again. I thought about that for a while, but in the end, it didn't change how I felt. I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to look at it.
That's good.
It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for.
That's true.
And it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy.
Yeah, that is true. Very true.
You know, Sigma, I think you might be Tiltil.
What?
You know, the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas Eve.
What are you trying to say?
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Where did you find Alice?
In the crew quarters. What does that have to do with
Just
anything?
answer me. Where did you find Alice?
Room 2 in the crew quarters.
Where were you before that?
I was in the lounge. That was after we'd split up to go look for Alice. The first place I went was the
you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice.
Correct.
And then you rushed her to the infirmary, right?
It makes you unreasonably sad?
Okay, tell me this
I
then.
mean, there's a lot of feels going on for me, but I can understand why it makes people sad.
How do you know about the garden? Just now, you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice, didn't you? That doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
Well, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it to myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been there before?
Sigma, are you a robot? Have you always been here? See,
What?
it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain that cut on your left hand.
I mean, I guess that could be true, but I don't think he's a robot. Damn, so you did see him,
Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of a metal skeleton.
Okay.
It makes them look almost exactly like a human, and ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
Yep. Bye, Jigsaw. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you for coming out to the stream. I really appreciate it, man. But he might be a robot? For some reason, when Luna had called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe it's because it was so out there. It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory to get from somebody in a nut house. So words. My hand was still oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No, that was impossible. I need to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me heart palpitations. Luna, aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Well, let's say I am a robot. That means that's a pretty good chance someone was pulling my strings. That would make me your enemy.
I guess so. Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Why not?
Maybe because you're a robot. Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics? They were a
yes.
set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov
Yep.
that he used in several of his stories.
I know about these, yeah. Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Rule 2. A robot must obey any orders given to it by human beings, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. Rule 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Oh yeah, I heard about those before. That's just an ideal, though. You could work toward that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how much you program them, robots can do pretty much whatever
Yes,
they wanted
you're right.
to.
But I believe in them. In you, however you're programmed. I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws. A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic.
That is true.
That's not you. You have a heart. You're a good person. It's
I'm the
in
Tin
your
Man
eyes.
from The Wizard of Oz. I was given a heart.
Well,
Sweet.
I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot. There's still a chance you're not. We should run some tests. Yes.
Tests.
Well,
How?
the Atom should be able to tell us.
Oh yeah, that thing in the infirmary. I heard the crunch of dried leaves behind us. But when I turned, there was nothing. Who is it?
Is someone there?
Just me. Sorry,
Fine.
but can you guys come over here? I need you to see something.
Will do, Fi. Luna and I looked at one another, shrugged, and stepped into the bushes. What's up, Fi?
Welcome.
What? How long
Just
have you
got
been
here
here?
a little while ago.
Did you
Why'd you say welcome?
hear what we were saying?
No, were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about? Whatever. Just have a look at this.
What is it? I followed the line of her finger. Oh look, it's the #1 bomb. Shit, this is
Antimatter bomb.
the #1 bomb.
Exactly.
We found it. We found the first bomb.
I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 1.
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right? Then
Yep.
that must mean...
Shit, then there's no question,
I've
huh?
got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere?
Can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Yeah, it's true. Damn it. That means we're dealing with a combined explosive power equal to 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah.
Who planted them?
Was it you guys? I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes anyway?
I was taking a walk.
Taking a walk? You really think I'm gonna buy that? We're now no longer trusting anybody.
You got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret. So I got curious and went back to the Floor A warehouse. Of course you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here. And just as I'd suspected, there you were, talking on the bench. I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, just as I was getting close enough to hear, I found the bomb.
Interesting.
So, believe me now?
Yep, I believe you. So, who planted the bomb?
It could have been any one of us.
That's true.
Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. Also, the more I look at Fi, the more she looks like she's reminding me of Hina from Banji. But except the blue hair. She has kind of the same outfit, but she's Fi, so it's fine. Everyone else was already there when we arrived. Hello, Clover and Tenmyoji. Hello, Kroll and Dio. Hello, Alice and Quark. Both seem to be sleeping peacefully. You never think to look at them that they've been completely insane not so long ago. Alright, everyone, listen up. I told them how we found the #1 bomb in the garden, and how, judging by the numbering on the 2 bombs we found so far, there's probably a #2 bomb out there somewhere, too.
Oh, this is bad. What are we going to do?
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
That's good.
You see it right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here.
So we have
then
to
we
find
can
that
enter the
device.
password.
So
Hello,
if we
Crow.
have the password, we can deactivate them?
Well, what the password be?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about.
That's
Without
true.
that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Yeah.
That's still true.
That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room.
That is very likely.
There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
But...
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs.
Oh,
Unless
dang.
you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear? Good. Now who's going to be first?
Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Sigma, probably.
Huh?
Wait. You only need
What?
to search one person. Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The word were out of my mouth before I even realized I was
How
saying
can you...
them.
There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. What the what was all those images? Finger of justice! Ow! Yeah! That person, you did it! The room was suddenly silent. Whoops. Still didn't get an ending because I have to unlock a few more things to do it. You got it, your first lock? Sweet. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Interesting. Cool. Cool. Now we're going back to here. I'm picking ally. Fixed right. Objection!
Hey, what do you want? You're gonna... Alright, take it.
Third.
Is it blow open when you find it? Yeah, I gotcha. So we're gonna choose ally this time. This is the one I wanted to do, and then I didn't realize I can unlock the lock. So okay, now I know.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Yeah, absolutely, Travis. So we've touched the magenta door. We've done Clover's ending in the yellow door, the cyan door. We're about to go through this area right here, and then I know what I'm doing next.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Delicious. It's fine. I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything I said?
Yes, we did, but we already did that. Yeah, I did. That's why I chose Ally. You told me that unless we were sure Alice would choose Ally, we would have to vote for Trey. That means if we do know Alice is going to pick Ally, we can.
So you're sure you know what she voted?
Yeah, I can guarantee Alice chose Ally.
How do you know that?
I guess you could say just no.
Making fun of me?
Maybe.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! Let go! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Okay.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Will do.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally, let's get ready to roll!
And roll!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The result! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So many faces. Betray, ally. Ally, betray. Yeah. They spoiled that last time, accidentally. So, that's fine. That's fine.
Here are the results. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Yep. So much stuffs. So much stuffs. Hey, Alice, what the hell is this?
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
True. But last time you chose Ally for this round. So I was sure that you... Well, that's why I know why.
Wait a minute. Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
I thought you said you were sure. Thanks to you, now our BP is down to 1.
I like how it references the other timelines. That's pretty cool. Yep.
Yeah.
Is that so? Well, he must be awfully naive. Who bets on a complete stranger like that?
I agree.
God damn it. I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Fine. My hands had balled themselves in a fist, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Excuse me. Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose Ally.
Hooray.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick Betray.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick Betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
That is true.
Theo, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied.
Good job, Quark. Good job.
That was a joke. Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
It was a joke?
Yeah, a cruel joke.
Man, he really had me going there.
I really surprised you, huh?
Good job, Quark.
So you
Glad
really
to see you're
were
not
planning to
insane, by
choose
the way.
Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it.
Yep.
We only did what anybody else would do. Right,
mean, that's
Mr.
what we
Dio?
hope.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dio wanted to pick
I
Betray.
understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you can
Oh yeah,
say
and then
that.
so we first saw Dio and Luna, but last time we saw Clover and Tenmyoji first. That wasn't a joke at all. Probably not.
Didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
True. It looks like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Tenmyoji, although what it seemed had resolved itself amicably. Sweet.
0, when does the next... Well, if there's a round 1...
Besides, that's impossible.
You're right.
And we've already seen this, by the way.
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting. So,
Yep. We've already seen this, so I'm just kind of skipping through. No worries.
The Amra move.
We have the Sun card.
yeah, now.
So...
I don't know. It's anything.
So...
No. Of course. After all, that happens. Wrong one. Although... I don't know. Yeah?
So,
Nope. There aren't. It could be one.
could be everybody.
All that stuff that made... Well,
Depicts the
that's
bracelet
not
with the person.
Just...
What?
There's a sneak check. But
So... Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
As long... It doesn't matter.
Wait, hold on a minute. Do things ever come up? Yep, they do. We already know this.
Well, the first, as soon as you're out.
What's the second? Hey, what's the...
I think...
You already know. Magic hands.
Of course I'm...
Jazz
It's easy.
hands.
Nothing to it.
You die. Shocked faces everywhere.
Here's an exciting fact. You know... You
Yeah.
think so?
The lock on.
Yep. So their heart stops.
Cool.
If you try some... I don't think I need room.
Yep.
If you're... Oops. I guess it's...
If you had to take a guess.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to... Somebody might... There. If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmialdi. Or
Or
Siggy.
Siggy. Or maybe Fido.
Fido. Or maybe everyone. Oh.
Could be. Why?
I guess Annie, I'm pretty...
Yep. So we could just keep skipping through this some more. I just wanted to show this. So Fi had been right, but how had she known 0 totals?
I see. 5. That means we'd have less than 0.
0 if we lost 2. Yep. So those are just like kind of some new scenes sort of things. Took a moment to get over everything in my head. Yeah, we've seen this. Keep skipping through.
Oh, the net you already there shot me.
The colors.
The colors have changed. Did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Alice is a solo.
too.
Luna's a pair with me.
It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait.
So now it's
Really?
Luna
Mine
and
still says solo.
Luna and Sigma.
It looks like Luna and I both changed, although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
Fi's a solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I'm...
10 meal G.
Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Correct.
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates close. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Nice. Also, I have just something to check real quick. Cool.
The pair and solo assignment.
Yeah, we already know that too.
Now, all sadly.
Cool.
What?
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
mean, I see. Did
Yeah,
you
don't
as if- I'm in heaven.
Yeah, that's fine. Do. We already know what happens. We already know what happens. Muckman go, comedy.
That little peep. I can...
Yeah, that sounds gross.
what
So
happened?
what happens
Still-
now? We still got a while. 42 minutes.
We should go in. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something.
Ow! That
There's a
hurt.
chance Zero missed something.
Yeah, that probably
There's no
isn't.
point. We lose nothing.
Yep.
Let's split 5. Let's
Split
meet in
up.
any object.
And then Sigma will have his little freak out. We already know this. You guys have already seen this before. You know, when Sigma slept with somebody's daughter, a politician's daughter or something. I don't know. Also, you get to hear the spamming of the A button, so that's always fun, right, too? Also, I hope you guys are seeing a theme in what I'm doing, essentially, with every time we do one of these, but I don't know. We'll see. Girlfriend broke up. Sigma, you are sly dog. You have nice hair. Sigma, if you're a robot, insert your arm into the thing. Use the keyhole of your finger. Your finger has a key. We know this now. What if it's the remainder of the white gas that's on him? That could be it. Look it. Hey, look, it's the white gas that probably is on his hand right now. And then in 3, 2, 1, Troop appears. There's Zero. He has a gas mask. He likes the color white. You know, I have to say, I hate wearing the color white. To be completely honest, like, because if you guys see me like during the streams, like when the face cam, I only wear black and such because I hate white because it gets like so dirty so quickly. but then I wear like white cosplays, so it's like I have to keep them pristine condition. It's really hard, but it actually works. So, also I'm pretty sure this is all the same, because this is the one that my friend Lane, she went through this area, and this is the part I saw. Because they go through, it's all the exact same.
Can I get... What?
Yep, because it's just getting the drinks. Yeah, these are all the exact same. Lounge, bar, sofa, 3 ladies.
Can I get you I turned 20. Why not? Really? It seems...
Yeah, no, this is exactly the same. Just kidding.
It hasn't got...
Are you...
What?
Has this happened before to anyone else?
You know what? I think I... Not me. Well, it's...
Well, what?
Your... No. My body, like my whole...
Your whole body feels unnatural. Check if there's a skip button. Yeah, there's a skip.
Oh, Sigma. What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach.
Wait, what? Oh, so it does stop. It does stop if there's new dialogues.
Angry?
Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
If that is enough to just justify
It's
screwing
not what
around
I meant,
somewhere.
and you know it.
Screwify. I made a new word today, everybody. Screwify. It's justifying screw together.
If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here?
Yes.
I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Okay.
Like what?
Well, let's see.
And then we've seen this before. And we're just looking about people's backgrounds, trying to figure out who Kroll is. Everybody, Phi is the most unique. Trying to figure out everything. Screwify without scrutiny. Exactly. Crew quarters. Yeah, we've been through this. Everyone's talking about cats. Sigma's making cat puns. Everyone makes fun of my name. We find a bomb. Things with explosions. You guys remember this explosion, right? We just keep going faster and faster. And now we're just being taught things. Everyone's kind of dancing. Yeah, we've kind of been through this already. No point in repeat dialogue, but it's good to know that this option's in the game now. So that way, anytime there's any repeat dialogue, we can just do skip.
Chromatic doors
So there we go.
have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Sweet.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
Okay. So our options this time
We
are...
don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
Okay. If I laid out our options. Option A. Luna and I. Yellow pair with Clover, Cyan to open the green door. Tenmyoji and Dio, magenta pair with Alice, yellow to open the red door. Key and Quark, Cyan pair up with Fine, magenta to open the blue door. Option B. Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Fine, magenta to open the red door. Tenmyoji and Dio, magenta, pair up with Clover, Cyan door. Key and Quark, pair up with Alice to open the green door. Actually, I just want to see this. Oh, so we only have one option. Okay. Option C. Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Alice to open the blue door. Tenmyoji and Dio, magenta, pair up with Fine, magenta to open the green door. Key and Quark, Cyan, pair up with Clover, Cyan for the other door, yellow door. Whatever door.
3 minutes remain until...
So which door will we be going through? Okay, how are we
Need
gonna
a
do
system
this?
here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most
people
what?
who only have 1 BP.
Oh, so what? That would be me, you, and Tenmyoji.
No way.
Refuse. Then what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we all just like raise our hands for the option we
Exactly.
want?
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Tough. Pick something else.
Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
Okay, so option B then. I'll like to go with Phi. You good with that, Luna?
Sure, I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
I leave just one person.
1 minute remains until
We need to move. We need to move, guys. So 2 votes for A, 3 votes for B and C. Clover votes doesn't say anything. We're gonna have
Which
to
one
figure
do you want,
something out.
Clover?
I want to go with option C.
Yeah,
Quark
we're
chose
with Alice.
Ally in the first round, and I was with K in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
All right, option C it is. We're almost out of time. I didn't have exactly a convincing argument. I was gonna have to go with the majority.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
All right, then.
9, 8, 7.
7, 6.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
It's true. Come on, Luna, hurry up. We're gonna go to the blue door. We're doing the blue door this time. Interesting. Very blue episode today. Stream. Luna, Alice, and I dashed toward the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up with the red door, and Fidio, and Tenmyoji had gone through the green door.
1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Nice. Leaning my head back to drink is a horrible idea. It's true. It's true, Travis. She wants to be on the upper hand. She wants the upper hand. Okay, so 2 of these have already been unlocked. The garden and the rec room. Huh? There are 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
No? Well, there's a weird lever
Try
thing over
pulling
here. How about you try
Hey,
pulling it?
What's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Yes, of course I am.
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please.
Okay, look.
Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is
Thank
that
you, Luna.
okay?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yep.
See if I care.
Is it the one door that we... The garden. Okay, so we are doing the garden. Okay, okay. One of the doors open.
Only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Taking different paths.
Who
in my imagination.
cares? We should get moving.
Okay. We'll get moving, we'll get moving. Alright. This is a beautiful place, though. There's the tree that's going to eventually have the bomb on it. Interesting. So what is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden?
Probably stands for something. Maybe
Probably a
beautiful?
botanical garden? Huh.
This feels like a whole other little world.
Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
Eh, not really. This must be the exit. Damn, well, so much for this being easy, it's locked.
We should split up and look around.
Yep.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. Finally, to do our first puzzle. We're an hour and a half in, because the timer's a little late. But we're an hour and a half in, and we're finally getting to a puzzle. Okay. So now I gotta look to this screen here. So... we're going to have to cross the water to get over there. Please be careful, if you slip you could fall into the stream. Selecting the blue arrow will move you from one current state to an adjacent one. Okay. Cool. What do we got here? Got a metal rod. Metal shaft. The tip has an octagonal hole. It means only a garden has to be the best one. True. It's like a wrench. Okay, so we got a wrench there. We got 3 buttons. The 3 red buttons on the panel. All 3 don't do anything. I pushed them, but nothing happened. Do you think they were broken? Maybe you just need to press them in a specific order. We'll figure that out later. Wow, they even made a waterfall. Hold on, doesn't it look like there's something built into the rock wall behind the waterfall? Yeah, the walkway goes under it, doesn't it? I wonder what's back there. So I guess we'll figure that out later. What we got here? Okay, we got a key. Huh? There's something next to my foot. A bronze key and a large shovel. This 2-colored shovel is not rusty at all. Maybe keeping it in the shed kept it from rusting. It has to be for digging stuff up. I can't think of any other use for it. This music, though. I'm liking this music. What do we got here? Ooh, okay. What's this? So the bronze chest is buried under the earth. Under the mushroom is the silver one, the gold one is a bird's eye view of the garden. It's kind of like a map. What's that on the map? It looks like a box. It's like a treasure chest. It's connected to the drawing above. See? Let's figure this out. There's a treasure chest right, and this is an island. There aren't any islands here though. There's something green growing on the top. Yeah, but there's grass everywhere here. Maybe it's something else. Well, let's look for something with green on the top. Okay. Cool, cool. There's the flowers, so that's where the gold one must be. It's probably this right here. I think there's something here, but I can't really tell. What is this? Maybe I should take a closer look. Oh, can I do like a 360? Do a 360, Sigma. Alright, let's try digging here, because that's where the bronze chest should be. Bronze with a lid. So we're going to combine this with, not the shovel, not the metal rod, but the bronze key. We get a torn scrap of paper. All on one side, it's glow red. Cool. The mushroom's right there, so that's where the silver one is. I mean, to be fair, I could just get the silver one immediately. Let's get the silver one. Here, there's the right button. Oh, there's the safe. Nice to see you're there, Mr. Safe. What do we have here? There's a circular indentation on this panel. And there are 2 fan-shaped holes inside of it. Look carefully. Those fans are connected. Looks like a butterfly. Okay, interesting, interesting. What do we got here? Is there anything? Nope. There's the mushroom right here. There's a red spot mushroom growing in the shadow of this tree. Nope. I need the shovel, please. I think I'll try digging here and we'll get the silver box. Cool. Perfect. This puzzle's seeming pretty straightforward so far. What we got here? We got some orange citrus. Hey, it's a paprika. No, it's a pepper. Probably a bell pepper. Paprika is what you call the spice you make from it. Oh, huh. Why is it split in half? I'm not sure. Wait, there's something in there. Oh yeah. Let me take a look. So we get a yellow coin. I didn't think a colored coin would be made of metal. Yeah, you can get lots of different colored coins by using different alloys. I saw a 5-cent coin made from brass once and a 10-cent coin made from bronze. I've seen people using a metal detector to search for coins on those shows where they hunt for treasure. Yeah, I guess if coins are metal, that would make sense. Do we take the pepper? The coin was inside the pepper, right? Maybe there are things in other vegetables too? Maybe. Do you think there might be coins in these tomatoes too? Maybe, but there are an awful lot of them. They all look the same. If only I had a way to tell which tomato had a coin in it. So what you're saying is we need this metal detector. How convenient, right? There's a potted plant here. What's in this plant? It's just a flower pot. There's nothing special about it at all. Wait! Don't people usually hide their house keys under a flower pot in a mailbox? They do. Just trust me. I'm sure there's something under there. There's the silver key. The doubly torn scrap of paper. Can we combine it with this? Okay, torn notes. We're getting closer. Getting closer. Oh! The metal detector seemed to respond to a tomato. Alright, grab it. Okay. Did it direct any others? No, just this one. Here you go. So I got a freshly picked tomato, and we still got a metal detector. Aren't coins made of metal? You got the perfect way of finding them, don't you? Really? Yeah, no. So this is a carrot. Swim to this onion. Okay, let's dig it up. Good thing we have a shovel too, right? Yep, so we got an onion. And then we'll use something to split up in that. And then this must be peas? Or can you grab it one? Right. I think those are pea pods, maybe? Check the other ones? No, just this one. Here you go. Oh, cucumber. Okay. So we got some cucumbers. Interesting. Shovel on the flowers. You're going to dig up the skunk cabbage? Poor thing, it's never done anything to you. Don't worry, I'll replant it when it's done. Because that means we'll get to the gold box. It's snazzy, it's not opening. Okay, what else do we got over here? We got a scale. A metal scale, there's a plate on each side. On the right plate is a key that we're going to combine with the box. And then we're going to combine this with this to make a paper with dots. From right to left. Good to know. Several dots on the arrow running to the left edge. Maybe we're supposed to read this in the direction of the arrow. It's like the dots are all either in the middle, left, or on the right. Oh, so it's supposed to be like this. Right, left, right, middle, left. On the left plate is a small knife, which we'll use to open for the white coin. The green coin. And the red coin, who would have thought? Red coin found in the tomato. And inside is a piece of metal. Aha. Well, first off, can we just put these together? Yes, a lever handle. Perfect. There's nothing in the drawer anymore. And we don't need the scale for anything. So perfect. Alright, what do we got here? A nice stream. It's too bad there aren't any fish. That's true. Alright, let's open this up. The handle fits perfectly to hold them all. Good. Now try turning it. Alright. And it's now suddenly dark. When I turned the handle, it got dark. It looks like the light up there went down. Maybe the light was the son of surrogate sun. If that's the case, it didn't just keep guard. It became nighttime. So the guard needs nighttime? I guess so. Or maybe there's some sort of hidden meaning in switching it from day to night. Let's go see if anything's changed. Now it's dark. If I want to be at afternoon again, all we have to do is turn the handle. Okay. So let's see. What else could have been affected? Oh. Well, I mean, we have that. So what's the... Oops. Left, right, left, left, right, middle, left. Oh. Hold on. Let's do this real quick. Stars? Maybe the idea was when night falls, the stars come up. Wait, what? There's purple stars. Purple star, there's a blue star. Yellow star. Green and red. So we're only missing one star. The stars showed up once night fell. I wonder if there's some significance to that. Yeah, probably. First off, let's make this daytime so we can get the last coin. Turn the handle made bright. Light came up when it turned back on, so now the sun is out. It's now no longer nighttime. Wait, wasn't that it? Right, left, right, middle, left. Right, left. Dang it! I have to hit them perfectly, I feel like. Right, left, right. No? Am I just reading it wrong? Left. It could be left. Hold on, it might be this. Left, right, left, middle, right. So it could be opposite way. Left, right, left, middle, right. There we go. Got it. I got it. Now the waterfall probably stops. Okay, we got 4 dots. The waterfall stopped. I guess that's what the waterfall's control panel. Okay, what do we got over here? Put the coins random. They're less than signals. Coins where our coins are all the same shape and size though. Wait. Oh, that's true. I mean, I was just gonna put them like that, but apparently I need the weight. Let's compare the coins. Okay, but it's good to know that about the nighttime thing, so we can do those later. You broke the waterfall side times? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let's compare the weights. So balance scale, I can use these to see how heavy things are. I should weigh the coins here. Yep, let's grab this note card here. Alright, plus check. So we'll do yellow to green. Okay, so we have green is heavier than yellow. Yellow is heavier than white. Yellow is heavier than red. So if that's the case, that means it's just between these two then. White is heavier than red. So red weighs least, green weighs the most. Good to know. What just happened? What? They just flew everywhere. Do you think it's broken? Let's see. Oh, I get it. If you use the scale more than 5 times, it triggers the spring, which makes the whole thing shake. It'll do the same thing if you stop using it before you reach 5 times. Oh, right, we need to pick up all the coins. Well, now that I got all the coins... Right, why would it cause the spring to shake? That makes literally no sense. First off, though, I want to make it nighttime again. I need to see what the colors are one more time. Stars purple. So far, we've found 1 star. The one blue. So hold on, we got purple. Some blue. How romantic. Well, I am a woman. It looks like a little more to me. I found 2 stars. Yellow. Guess we say, I would say it's mid-sized. So we got middle, also large, middle. Green. So it goes green, small. Perceiving sought. And then we got the biggest red star. Red, large. Big star. So far we found 5 stars. Are there any other stars that we might be missing? Maybe? Let's kind of do a little once over. Blue star. So you got 5 stars. Is that it? I think that's it. What happens if I... The lion in the pond? There's a lion in the pond? I did not notice that, but sure. We'll roll with it, Travis. We'll roll with it. Alright. Small purple star. Oh, this is a small purple star. So small, large, medium, small, large. Interesting. Why is there laughing? I'm confused. Okay, so as far as weights go, green, yellow, oops, white, red. Okay, what's that noise? It sounds like something unlocking. I guess it wasn't a door. Actually, there's a screen inside of it. Showing me 9 stars. What are we supposed to do with them? Okay, so that was 1 code. Awesome, solved it. Good work. Look at the screen. So this is the actual code. Moon is the safe password. Sweet. Alright. So we got a few stars here. So it's a 5-star combination. Okay. I'm going to take a guess. Probably this. Purple, green, yellow, red, blue. And then we'll just do the inverse. Oops. Are there even more stars? Oops. Oh, you're saying look at this in daytime. I gotcha. Oh, I see it now. The lion, yeah. Look at the lion all right. Interesting. Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe it's biggest to smallest? I mean, we could just do it backwards. Yeah, who would have thought that was gonna work? Blue, yellow, green. Got it! Check out the screen. So what was that? That was red, blue, yellow, purple, green, or something like that? Green, purple? I don't know. Sun, star. Sweet. Figured that one in record time now, didn't I? A safe. Looks like one at least, so there was a safe. Sun, star. For a second, I thought that was not the correct. I thought that was not the file. Yes, you opened it. Good job. We got the file. Okay. I need to. Oops. I need to check my archives real quick. Moon, sun, moon. Moon. Sun. Sweet. You did pretty well here? Well, thank you. Thank you. I feel pretty good about my life choices today. What? It opened again. Is there something inside? A lot of stuff in here, so let's look at it. First off, we got another map. Upper level says floor B. So we got floor B. Hello, Christopher. Welcome back. How are you doing? I mean, we took the elevator down to get here, so right. Let's keep going. There's more things. So we got the moon cards. And moon card announcements we're talking about. There's 2 of them here, just like what the sun card says. You take one, Alice. Why? Well, you're solo. Luna and I take one. You take the other one. All right. Thanks. Yes, welcome back, Christopher. How are you doing? How's your food? So what we got next? It looks like a piece of paper. What is this? Where's my note card that has everything on it? Let's switch it to this one, actually. No, that's not the right one. Where is... We'll do this one. C, R9, B, D, E, and T, S, A. Okay. There's a lot of arrows. So it goes from C to... So what is that? It's C to D to E to A. And go back up to the B. Okay, some kind of diagram. It doesn't make any sense. I wonder what it is. Well, there's arrows, so I'll just forget about it for now. We can always come back to it later. 2 more things. What's this? Okay, another big fancy word that I have to memorize and stuff. Where's my correct note card? There's note cards everywhere on this table. A new word that we have not seen before. Immunoglobulin. It says IG for immunoglobulin. Okay, it's another word for an antibody. You mean like the thing in your body that fights off bacteria and viruses and stuff? Yes. So what is it supposed to tell us? Honestly, I have no idea. The only thing left is the key. So we got the key to the exit. Awesome. What are we waiting for? What are you waiting for? I mean, what? It says lock, so let's open this door. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We opened it. We doing good. My mic. Those note cards also spurring about the table. It's great. No sooner had we stepped out of the garden than I saw the 3 people I watched leave through the green door sometime later. Whoa, Fine Dio and Tenmyoji. Interesting. What are you guys doing here?
I'll be asking you the same thing.
What door did you guys go through?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Map? Oh, right. I dug the map out of my pocket and spread it out in front of us.
You 3 came in through the blue door, right?
Did I manage to unlock the gravestone? I have no idea. You 3 came in through the blue door, right?
And which room did you go into?
The fan-shaped one. It's called B Garden.
B Garden?
It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. Look, you can go see it for yourself later, alright?
Guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
So you guys went to the treatment center. Interesting. Okay, so it meets up. And then we met up here. Right here. So that's where we are.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You want to have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited.
It's true. Let's go to the treatment center, see what we have.
So?
Sure, let's have a look. There's a keyhole on the gravestone in the garden. Okay. I'll worry about that later. Do I have to look at it for any reason? What, should I just... excuse me. What? Will it just help me just to go back or something? Hold on. What are those? Treatment pods? Yeah, probably. Hold on. Why did that just say archives? Here, I'll go look at it real quick. I'll go look at it super quick. Too late, said Travis. We're already going back. You said there's a gravestone? Oh, right there. Oh, I see that. So the people buried here? What the? Well, that's what it says, too. That's an epitaph. I feel like them are just a phrase of like, what is me? Beats me. Any ideas? Like that, but I don't know what it is. Do you see this? It looks like there's a keyhole down there. You're right. Okay, cool. So now we know there's a keyhole there. Cool. Now we know. I'm not skipping just because I have fear.
You three, and which?
Bee
The
garden?
maps.
What about?
So many maps. Right here.
So it sounds like
You want? We can go.
Yep, to the treatment center we go. That's pretty interesting, though. Alright, now at the treatment center, and we will go do the things. They don't have a laser going on over there anymore. Could we have shut off the laser this entire time? I don't even know. What are those?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
Nice. Whoa, that's nuts.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
Wow.
Hey, you want to start something,
Ruthless.
lady?
Calm down now, son. You don't cool off a bit, and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wow, they are very much going against Dio. That's where they freeze you, right? And you can stay like that for a really long time?
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
3 frozen
Three
people?
Who?
You mean 3 of us were? We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
Okay, how long were they
No
here?
idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Gotcha.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
What? Why
Because
not
you don't need a
Alice?
device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, she has a cold heart.
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9. It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
From Clover.
So Alice is Alice.
Clover?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
So the thing he wanted to talk to Alice about is if she was the mummy. Because she pretty much is. So is she
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you.
I don't think
That is,
Clover
if she even
was.
said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke?
A joke?
I doubt it.
No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
With seemingly no other prompting, Alice laughed and launched into an lengthy explanation. It was something like this. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen, mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as all ice, which eventually became simply Alice. Rumors that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really, How could anyone believe something so ridiculous? The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
But you look exactly like her. But why would people make that mistake about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
It's true.
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant. Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen? I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them.
Oh,
so I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am.
Like
and
amnesia.
so on and so on.
Amnesia.
I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though. Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him, and it was the first thing that came to mind.
Possibly.
Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah,
I believe Clover.
I could see her doing something like that. Well,
Yeah,
I think that's
Tenmyoji-
enough idle gossip for now.
Tenmyoji pretty much believes, he's like, yeah, no, you're definitely Alice.
The
You
cold
can't joke.
sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
At Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. We take the long trip around. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to the big warehouse, huh? Yeah, we're going to the big warehouse. Interesting. Okay, warehouse B. We went to Mori, and the ninth lion ate the sun. This
It
is
looks like another warehouse.
true.
It looks like the same warehouse.
Except we're now below
Hey,
it.
look.
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white.
Hey, Fi's with us, so that
I
way
think-
we can at least decipher what that means. There's also 6 of us, so is anyone gonna open the other doors? These might be the next set of
I'd
chromatic
bet on
doors.
Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors.
True.
So the next set of doors are white?
They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
That is true. Right. Let's head back to floor A. Nope. And I'm believing this is. Oh, nope. We're just gonna head back to floor A. Okay. I guess that's what's happening. Also, since Dio's with us now, I know if I didn't say anything about Mentamor, we have no other information. Also, we still don't know. Well, I mean, like, Dio hasn't opened the Embedex gate, so who's gonna be the one who opens it this time? Intriguing, intriguing. We'll figure it out, though. I know we will. We are walking all around, walking downtown. We're gonna keep going and going, 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 go, 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 and go, and go, gadget, go. Warehouse A. Is Dio just gonna make a break for the rooms, or what's gonna happen? We'll see. Where are we at flowchart wise?
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, hi, Kay. Hi, Kroll. Hey, look.
You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious.
Did something happen?
It's Quark, you see. He
passed out again.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
Everyone's freaking out.
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
We've done this again. Tenmyoji shoved Kay aside and looked through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks and then ran off after him.
Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
For the 3rd time, really? Tenmyoji grabbed Quark's shoulder and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do?
I don't know what you're supposed to do, but I
have
think
to save him.
Skip is probably the best choice. No, nothing like medicine. I mean, it was just like a park. Wait, what? Oh no, it's just what about the other rooms? Lots of vegetation and stuff, but no medicine.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory.
The laboratory?
There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine, but nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
Oh no.
God. Then he's going to... Oh God, no.
He'll be fine. Look, just be sure the three of us went to the treatment center, right? Are you sure it wasn't there?
No, there was nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Which is probably the best way to put them, because that's what we did last time! Treatment pods, that's it. If we put Quark in one of those pods... For a moment there was silence.
Quark?
Okay, we're skipping through this. We don't need to see this again. We don't need to see this again. I don't want a little child screaming kill me. We've already been through this numerous times. Oh, Alice! Alice is also infected again. It's gone. Everyone split up to the lounge. No one here, huh? Damn, where did she go? Complaining wasn't gonna help anything. I need to go look somewhere else. Oh, she's not in the crew quarters anymore? Wait a second. So this is new, but Alice also is infected with the disease, with Radical 6. No one's opened a door yet, so we have infinite time. So there's not really much to worry about. But where is Sigma going? You're going to the treatment center. Okay. Okay, that's a good start. But if you're going to the treatment center, then... We're gonna have to do the same thing twice, maybe? Sigma on tour? Yeah, I mean, I guess he's checking this treatment center first. Wants to have a nice stroll? Okay, shoot. Nothing in the treatment center. We need to find her quick, or she's gonna do something bad if we hadn't stopped Quark. Yeah, she's gonna probably kill herself, which we've seen. I need to hurry. You do need to hurry. Head to the garden next. Sigma. That's the worst option. Wait a second. If she is like this, though, if we ally, she's not gonna be able to betray, so we'll be fine either way. That's good. At least Sigma's gonna be alive. To the garden we go. There's nothing at the garden. We've already know this. Of course. We've already searched for Alice. I've only been a few steps in the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. Oh! I found Alice. Wait, we've seen this before. This wasn't a premonition.
Ugh, there you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up. I just got here a minute ago.
Hey, Friday. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Yes, the garden is beautiful.
She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary.
Then she's alive?
Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
Okay, so she hasn't stabbed herself yet, so she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Yep, right. Alice was lighter than I expected, and finally I managed to set off toward the infirmary at a brisk trot. Nobody's opened the ambidex doors, which is good. However, we left Dio to his own devices, so he's probably going to open it in just a moment, and we're going to be sad. Of course Dio's going to be the one. Oh wait, Luna's going to probably be inspected.
Please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
Yeah, she has Radical 6.
Her results are identical to Quark's.
Yep.
She has also been infected with Radical 6.
Gasped faces, except Sigma already knew this. On her way back, Fi had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no.
6 sets. Once again, 6 sets.
What's going to happen to her?
She's gonna die.
Like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. There's a special antiviral treatment.
Which is
Excelivir.
Excelivir.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Oh, immunoglobulin. Wait, we already know that from the garden.
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6.
So we don't need Excelivir. If somebody can donate their antibodies to fight off Radical 6, that'd be perfect.
Those antibodies are the basis for Excelivir.
Interesting. Wait, but Luna, how did you remember that? Wait, about those pods in the treatment center. Can't we just stick them in those?
I thought of that too, so I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately...
Unfortunately, they can't cure it.
They can suppress the symptoms for a while.
Wait, we already knew that too.
They can't kill the virus itself.
So we need to have somebody get an antibody transplant to the other two.
The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelavir.
Or find somebody who has the antibodies.
Getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for? One of you, grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
Good idea. Tenmyoji will get Quark. As he spoke, Tenmyoji moved over to Quark and lifted his small unconscious body off the bed. Okay. Quark shifted slightly as Tenmyoji moved him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. I bent down slowly and picked it up. Is this medicine?
What?
Excelavir?
Well, what is it?
Hold on. There's a name on the label here.
Excelavir.
How did he have it?
You found it, Sigma. That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6.
Wait, who dropped... That was on Quark's body? Yeah, that was on Quark's body. Why did Quark have Excelavir?
Why did Quark have it?
Perhaps he found it earlier.
Earlier
we explored
when?
the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket.
Okay, so Excelavir is in the laboratory. Good to know.
Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards.
So grab the Excelavir, but then got sick. Okay.
Appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that.
That's true.
To be honest, it had also slipped my mind.
I thought we'd give it to Quark.
We were rather preoccupied
I'm
with
with
getting
Friday
him
on
to
this
the
one.
infirmary as quickly as possible.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to him, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
Oh, hello, Mr. Kitten. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Hello.
What?
Is it only enough for one
here for one person.
Oh no. Juggle it with it for a while and see if we drop it first.
To administer the...
Okay. Well, we all stood stunned if I moved. Stepping over Quark, she quickly ran her head through hers clothes, then stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head. She only had one bottle.
That one bottle was it.
Dang! Do you think there might be some more in the back of the laboratory?
Unfortunately not.
Because that's the only thing. Quark was the only one who found it.
No.
So we can only give it to them together.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved.
Who should we give it to?
Alice or Quark?
What the hell is this? There's no way we're going to save only one of them.
What are we going to do?
Do I have to spell it out? We're going to save them both.
How?
That's, And Clover's still smiling, but that's fine. I need to calm down. Think. There had to be some way to save both of them. If there was, I knew it. Game over? Because I don't know how. To be continued, yeah, because we don't know how to save more than one person. Because one person who's still alive probably has the antibody, but they haven't been revealed yet as having the antibody. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So we're still learning about the different locks here. So we are still learning about the different locks. We could go through the other door over here. That is an option. However, I think that we finally, after long awaited, not go through the mention of the door. Wait, what do I feel about? What am I feeling? If I went through option B, Luna and I would go through the red door with the pie. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't have any problems with it.
Cool. There were no objections.
And we're all set.
Sweet.
Let's go, everybody.
I have to still do the base. Still have to do the fake out for Magentador, because I know some people want me to do the Magentador, but we gotta do the fake out, man. Gotta do the fake out, ladies and gentlemen. Ow. It's fine. My head is feeling a little bit better, actually. Ow. Now quickly into the nether and split up. So Kay, Quark, and Alice. Tenmyoji, Dio, and Clover to the blue door. Okay, cool. And then Luna, Phi, and I. My feet slapped against the hard metal of the warehouse floor, and Luna, Phi, and I ran to the red chromatic door in the next stage of the Nonary game.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
I just want to be sure. So we're going to be going down this route. We're going to get these, hopefully. And then after that, we'll do the magenta door. I think that's the best way to get this taken care of. Probably. I feel like I've been doing this all a weird way, but I think that's fine. Red door. So this is the first time we've gone to the red... Excuse me. Ow! Red door. Yeah, I know there's still 2 endings available. Huh? Is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Yeah, looks like it.
I wonder what this thing
Looks like
is.
the thing next to the number 9 door.
Yep, but this one will
It's
give
got
us
a
a random
lever.
door
Try pulling it,
to go
Sigma.
through. Yep. What should
Might
I?
be dangerous. Maybe it'll trigger an explosion.
Sounds
or
good to me.
possibly it shocks you when you pull it.
Probably.
Who knows?
Right. Then I have no choice. Did you really think I'd say that, you heartless monster? There's nothing on either side, is
What's that
there?
supposed to mean?
Sorry for the confusion. I was talking about your breasts.
It's
Wow.
called dressing modestly. I'll have you know I'm a C-cup.
Did not need to know that. If you're a C-cup, I'm packing 12 inches. Did not need to know that either. We continued in the vein for some time until... Luna probably just pulled it. Laboratory. We didn't need to know that. TMI. Huh?
What?
It sounded like you two might take a while, so I pulled the lever.
Well, thank
Is
you,
that
Luna.
okay?
Only the one on the left opened.
The others are still shut tight.
Well, we should get going anyway.
Yeah.
Listen, Fi is doing good. Where is this lab? This tech center? Where are we? What is this place exactly,
Looks
Sigma?
like some kind of control room.
Control room. Okay.
I can see a huge machine of some sort on the other side of this window. Maybe a generator?
Right. Well, let's split up
We
and
need
look around.
cards with a moon on them for the next AB game, right?
Yes. They're probably in this room
Let's get
somewhere.
started.
Okay. So let's seek a way out. Figure out where exactly we need to go. Figure this out. This looks like a very, very complex place. Over to the left screen we go. What do we got here? This looks like control panels covered with screens of buttons and so on. There's control panels covered with screens of buttons. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff here. What do we got here? Looks like a plus. What is this thing? Is huge. I would guess it used to analyze things. It looks like it's missing a part though. Okay, analytics. We confirm the creator of the section. Yeah, we didn't need to know that. We didn't need to know that. Okay. 240. What's this? It's got all these pipes. Look at the black and yellow levers. It says power under it. Do you think this tubing has electrical cables on it or something? Maybe flipping these levers will change the electrical currents. What would that accomplish? I don't know. Because the power level is the source. Might as well give it a wait. Don't get ahead of yourself. Look at the 320. Oh, the lever's missing. Without a replacement lever, I don't think we'll be able to do anything. Okay, good to know. On, off, 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 on, off, Huh. You didn't have to read the whole thing out loud. Too bad, I did it anyway. Look, there's a hole in the middle of it. Yeah. So there's probably something that has to be placed on it so that way it covers it. Okay. Oh, these lockers again. This locker looks like the ones in crew quarters. Even the puzzle panel looks like it. Let's figure out how this works first. Okay, there's adding and dividing. Damn, I don't get it. There are 4 spots I need to fill. If I put in the right numbers and press enter, it should unlock. Yep, but we don't need to know the numbers yet. A blue clock. It says 510. Okay, we're gonna get the... Is this... Nope. I need another note card. Note card bin. I need another one, please. Thank you. Note cards. Alright, so 510 min. That's a long time. 510 minutes equates to a little less than 9 hours. 9 hours. Yeah, actually, it is 9 hours, right? I think so. I'm not good with time. Okay, looks like there's something in the red box. Let's see what it is. We got a protractor. And I haven't used protractors in ages. It looks like there's something in a blue box. It's a compass, which also works for 8 hours, 30 minutes. Thank you. This looks promising. Let's see here. Damn, I can't understand anything. Is this some kind of code? None of these have anything useful. So much for that. A cardboard box filled with complicated machinery. Don't even know what it is. Some cardboard boxes, some machinery inside. We don't know what it is. And some papers are filled with incomprehensible code. Okay, interesting, interesting. What do we got over here? Ooh! A numbers clipboard.
These are all wrapped in PP bands. PP bands? Rope made of polypropylene. Okay, don't know what that is. That's blue. Hold on. Blue. There's a red one. Which goes to, as Travis said, 8 hours and 30 minutes because I can't do time conversions. That is red to 11400 seconds, which in minutes, which is divided by 60, is going to equate to 1, which is 60. I can't do conversions right now. Not sure why. Hey, look, there's the safe. We got books over here, a few different books. We got some dense techno, a novel. Doesn't look like there's any clues here, though. True. Some cardboard boxes. 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for the conversions, because I can't math. We've already learned this. I had so much trouble doing math previously. Looks like anything usable. Some cardboard boxes. The rep and the okay. What do we got over here? Looks like control panels covered with screens, buttons, and so on. Looks like we got levers here, with this one being slightly white. Oh, you're right. On. It says off on the top and on the bottom. Well, we're gonna need something to cover that now, don't we? Looks like a control panel, covered screen, buttons, and so on. We have a computer. Tests. Combine these two? Cannot combine these items. Okay. There's a piece of paper on the clipboard that says test, T-E-S-T. So there's written this pink. They all look like they've been written with a highlighter. A laptop, it's got something on the screen. T, Inside, yep, it looks like a memory stick. What is this? Can we grab it? USB scanner. Ooh. I don't think that's memory card. What? Unless I'm gonna guess it's actually a portable scanner. See, there's a slit in the end. Just wave that part over any image you want to scan, you can just plug it back into the laptop. Look at whatever you scanned. Neat. Okay, so if we combine that with that, we got a yellow scanner. Huh? The screen changed. Do you think it's because you pulled that thing out? Hey, look, the screen's blue. This is... Huh. Looks like a password. Do you think it's a panel for the safe? Assume so? Huh? Look at the screen, huh? It changed. How? What? Easiest password ever. I mean, that's true, but how did I hope Mike did the same, huh? That's weird. This is paper with the numbers on it, right? It's only showing 4 digits, though. Well, if we read them in the direction of the arrow, then we got 7213. Okay, 7213. Is there anything cool here? Yeah, that was really fast. Looks like control panel, covered buttons. 7213. Okay, let's just do these then. So 7. Gotta do some math here. Hold on. 7, 4, 0, 2, 1, 3. There we go. 7213. Had to do some math in my head, so. Excellent, locked. Good work. Now open it up. And what do we get? We get a disc-shaped part for the analyzer thing. This locker looks like the one in the crew quarters. Even the puzzle looks similar. Let's see here. Oh. Thanks, Travis, for the conversions. Because let's be honest, there was no way I was figuring this out in time. 11, 30, 3, 10. Some more stuff for the finals. Plug if you have any trouble. Absolutely. Why, thank you. You did it. It's unlocked. See if you can open it. A rainbow tree root. Interesting. Yep, I got you. I got you. Let's close both of these, please. Okay, is there anything? Do we have anything that can cover this? No. Okay, what do we got over here? Let's put the disc-shaped part on first. Looks like it would fit here. We go. Cool. Let's put this in. Then middle is off. I think I can put the rainbow-colored root here. But in the middle is still off. Okay, so we put that on. Compass. One leg is the needle, the other is a pencil. Do you think we're supposed to use this for something? Well, usually use a compass to draw circles. piece of paper. It's soon how big of a circle? I don't know. If we had an angle to set the compass, that might help. Oh. Expanded compass. And then now we just need to find a thing. I mean, this is a piece of paper. On and off. There's so many tiny holes. Looks like painful. So if I just put the compass needle here. Interesting. So use the compass to make a circle, and then the circle touches specific words. Maybe those words are a clue. Off, off, off. On, off. Okay. Off, off, off. On, off. Right? Oh. So maybe something like this. Because that one's the only one that's white. Hold on, hold on. Mental image, go, kids. We need to look at this again. Because that white needs to be on, but then the other ones have to be off, except for one that needs to be on. So we'll figure this out with troll logic. So this one has to be on. There we go. That was easy. So Sigma, what are you doing? Don't break it. Oh no, it wasn't me, it just fell off. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Well, if it's off now, there's no point in carving over spilt levers. Maybe we could use it somewhere else. Like where? Well, it's a lever, so I'm gonna take a guess that we have to use this lever handle on the lever over here. Okay, if I just put it here. Good, there we go. So what do we do with this thing? I found a manual on the floor over there. It says that this machine doesn't release electricity in a conventional way. Those tubes are some sort of special liquid to transmit electricity. Actually, it's pretty complicated. The simple version is that you can adjust the voltage by adjusting the flow of the liquid. Let's say you turn that rightmost lever all the way to the left. If you do that, then all liquid coming from 240 will go to the left tube. Turn all the way to the right and it goes to the right tube. What if we put it in the middle? Then it goes halved. Each pipe will end up with 120 instead of one getting 240. What's the deal with the question marks? Those represent unknowns in the target values. The one with 3 question marks means it's supposed to be a 3-digit number, with the ones with only 2 mean there are 2-digit numbers, and of course a single digit means that the value is only a single digit. What about the ones with the 3? Well, I guess that means that the 100 digit has to be 3, so 4 means the 10 digit has to be 4. Okay, so this is really complicated. I don't think so. Somebody got this. We need to adjust the lever so that the liquid gives us the right numbers on the bottom. That's correct. Once you got all levers set, you can pull the power. I think you pull down the power level, and things happen. The liquid only flow from top to bottom. The manual was very specific about that. Okay, so let's do this thing. Okay, so if we have 240 going to the right, so we're gonna do this like bit by bit. So these are the knowns. So we have to. We'll put it this way. This has to be halved. Either way, this has to be halved, which means this has to be halved. So that makes sense. We're gonna have to do a lot of math. Oh my goodness. Okay. So 240. It's gonna go down to here. So this is gonna be 60. That's what the bottom one has to be, right? It has to be 60, no matter what. However, since it's being split, so currently, right now, this one has 120 plus 60 going into it, so it has 180. So it needs more, which if it splits from the 320 to 160, 340. Okay, so we got the 340. So that one, so these 3 levers right here are fine. So now we have 160 going on over here. However, we need a single digit number. Or if all the 320 goes over there. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be really tricky. But I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Because we firmly need 1-digit number over here. That means this has to go to the left. There can't be anything going. There can't be anything going in this one. That one has to be 0. Right? That's what I'm thinking. This one has to be 0. If I pull the power. Yeah. No, but I want to make sure this is correct. Okay, cool. So 320. Well, hold on, because if we do this, it's bad. Yeah, that's what I figured. So that has to be correct there. If we do this... Wait, what? It's 160. Oh yeah, because 160 then can go over here. Okay, cool. So we did 160. So now that's to 160, which is a 0 right there. So now let's do this one right here, which this one's going to be the more complicated. So that we're going to have, if we have 240 going into here. I'm trying to do math real quick. Okay. So if we have 210 going right here, all the power. No, that's wrong. However, if we have it going over here, still wrong. Nope, still wrong. Correct. Okay, so that's correct. Now we just need to keep adjusting. I mean, this works. We'll just do it the cheap way, because I can't math. No, because this one has to move to that side. That makes sense. That's fine. I'm not going to math it. Yes, I'm a champion. Look! Scanner panel. Scanning. Okay. I turn on the power on. Look! It's scanning the entire thing! We've done it! It's moving! Looks like it's finally ready, but ready for what? Well, let's take a look at this. Take a look at this! Ready for you to use this? I'm guessing the screen? Yeah, I think. So what's on this screen? Okay. Well, hold on. Do we have anything else of importance? No. What is on the screen? I think I've got it. This machine is a CT scanner. You mean like a hospital? Yes. One of those things that you can take pictures of cross-sections and of your brain and organs and stuff. It can image things other than the human body too, like this root, for instance. Well, it's rainbow-colored root. Ow, my back. So what we'll be seeing on the left. So what we're seeing on the left is a slice of that root? I think so. What are we supposed to do then? I think trial and error is going to be the best way to figure this one out. Just start messing with it and we'll see what happens. Alright. Hold the A button and press the left stick up and down when the image on the root is displayed to scroll between the layers. The bottom layer has 8 circles of different colors. 4 of those circles are blank. Assign an appropriate number to each circle. Numbers you can use are displayed below the cross section. Grab a number with the A button and move it with the left stick. Here goes nothing. So it has to equal 100. Oh, okay. Okay, that's easy. That's pretty easy. So 3/5 would be... Oh, shoot. No, that's not easy at all. 3/5 is 20%. So 20% would be... Well, you can't do 12 to... Okay, that's fine. 4/16 is 25%, but we can't do 25% either. Okay, what do we got here? So if I put in a 5, let's put 5, 7, we'll do 10, and 1. Does that do anything? Is this really trial and error? I don't think so. They all have to equal 100. So what would equal 100? Do we have anything that helps? Supplementary rules, supplementary B rules. Damn, I can't figure it out. Just calm down and think. If you can concentrate and figure out the answer. The circles are blank. That's 20. 20. 20. 30. I mean, they all have to equal 100, right? So, hold on. So those... Here, if it all has to equal 100... A simple math puzzle? I hope it is. 100... 21 is... 79 minus 27 to 5 minus 19 equals 33. So we have to make 33. So what combination will make 33? Let me gonna guess 10 and 9 are probably right. 19 plus 8. 19 plus 8 is 27. 27 plus... No, I need another 8. I need another 9. What if we do 17 plus this? So 13, 23. 23... No, because there has to be another one. But if we do 8, maybe just 7, 8, 9? Right, because 15 plus 19... No, it's 34. Ooh, okay. Well, hold on. So if we do 9 plus 8... We'll do 9 plus 8... Ow, my back. Okay, so that's 17... 24... We just need one more. No, it's 33! I'm dumb! It's 33. It's 33. So if that's the case, 17. I know. So 721? Probably? 416, so 9 minus 3. I'm trying to figure out. So that's plus 1. This is now minus 3, so I guess 1? Plus 3. I have no idea. Well, let's figure out what equals 33. Because if everything has to equal 100, then let's figure out what equals 33. So we have 9, 7, which that would equal 16. 20, no, that's not going to work. 22, no, so it can't be 9 and 7, but it can be like 9 and 6. 14, 4, but that would need another 9. 8. 7 is 15. No. 9 plus 9 is 8. No, that's too short. 12. 22. No. Why am I failing at this? 15. 25. It has to equal 33. What numbers equal 33? Is it? It's between, if we were to approach it from the other side? Well, what? 3/5? Because what? 3/15 is 1/5. Which can't be done with a 12. It just can't be done. I mean, that's 30%, that's 33%, that's 25. What's 3/5 of 100? 60. Yeah, 3/5 of 100 is 60. Are you saying, like, I have to make it 20% of 100? So what, that's 25. So what, that would be... Or no, 20%, which is 8. Yeah, 20%. 6/20ths, which is 3/10, so 30%. Which would be 30. 19, 4/16 is 25%, so I have to get 25. Oh, okay. They're supposed to equal the percentage numbers. Okay. Oh, looks like I got it. You sure did. That's amazing. Good work. Hey, would you look at that? Color changed. Have a look, Simga. You seen the parcel like this happened before? Yep, in the AB room in the safe. Sweet. I don't remember what they were. Control. Star, moon, sun. Star, moon, already forgot it. Those are the babies. Okay. Safe, yep. So, let's get that file. I thought we were supposed to remake the fractions is what I was doing, Travis. Like, not the percentage-wise, but like, just remaking the fractions itself. Moon, sun, star. Cool. There we go. We did it! Completed! We've done the thing! Yes, it opened. Okay, let's get a prize. First, we've got a map. It says floor B, and the one we found in Clue Corner says floor A, so it did the one in infirmary. We came down here using the elevator, right? So that makes A for the top floor. Seems weird, don't the numbers usually count up from the bottom floor? Well, look at it this way. A is for above, B is for below. Why does that seem ominous? Whatever. Moving on, our next prize is, let's see. The moon cards. Key cards have a moon on them. That means they're the moon cards that the announcer was talking about. Sweet. Now we can play the next AB game. They gave us 2, just like with the sun cards. I'm a solo, so I'll take 1. That's fine with you guys, right? Sure, go for it. We got 2 other things. I've seen one. Some point of the puzzle, which... Doing? Oh, okay, gotcha. We got 2 other things left. I've seen one of them before, but this one... What is this? It's a phone? Pager? Is this some kind of input device? It has a keyboard on it. And a cable connected to the top. We can worry about that later. Might as well take it with us for now, though. And finally, the key. We can get out now. Yeah, this should unlock the exit. So is that the... No more screwing around. Let's move. Is that the thing that can turn off the bombs? Maybe? That'd be nice. Wonder what this one... Oh, you didn't notice? No, just what? The thing on the other side of the glass that looks kind of like a metal octopus? I think that might be an annihilation reactor. Annihilation? You mean like that bomb? Yes. The core of the annihilation bomb would work on the same principles. I think Fi knows a lot more than me about these things, though. Well, I wouldn't say that. I just picked up a few tidbits of information here and there. Tidbits, huh? This is what Luna thinks, then it should be pretty simple. There's gonna be a bunch of matter and antimatter in there. Probably hydrogen and antihydrogen bumping into one another. Well, I passed through things. When they do, they annihilate one another. That's when you get the name and release a bunch of energy. You can actually calculate how much energy by taking the mass defect and... Gas, stop! Too complicated. True. Now I can look at this stream since we're done with actually the puzzle. You're saying that the octopus thing in the machine runs off annihilation energy, right? Well, machine is a weird way to put it. It's more like an engine, like a steam engine or an internal combustion engine, just better. All of this electricity in this facility is generated by Mr. Octopus. So that would make this room, yes, this is Mr. Octopus's control room. Mr. Octopusalus. I guess it doesn't really matter what the octopus is at this point. We're all done with this room. And what we've got to do is insert the key. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I agree. No one wants to be in the room of Mr. Octopus. Everyone does not like Mr. Octopus. You should give Mr. Octopus some respect, man. But we found the way out. Nice. We did it.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Oh look, Dio opened the gate again.
5 minutes remain.
But one time we're not with Dio.
Polling closes.
Huh? What's going on?
Someone from another team opened one of them. They must have found a moon card.
Probably Dio. Well, why the hell would they just go and open one of the doors on their own?
Get back upstairs. Whoever jumped the gun is probably in the warehouse.
Right. Okay, let's go. No more exploring this time. Yeah, I understand. But Mr. Octopus is a nice octopus. Octopi. Octopotamus. Octopotamus. There we go. Octopotamus. So Dio opened one of the doors again. What's gonna happen this time? We shall see. Yum, octopus. Yo, Mr. Kitten knows. Octopus is great. Octopus is indeed great. Okay, check. It is fine. Warehouse A. Let's see what we got here. We looked at the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood 10 Myoji, Dio, and Clover. Guess who opened it again? Dio, hey, what the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
I haven't done anything.
Dio didn't feel like waiting, I guess.
Hey, Dio, you opened the door. Again.
You got a problem?
Yep. Yes, I do have a problem. We've been through this before, and you keep opening the door without any of us.
I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
It's true. Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common
Sim
sense.
is right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere. What if they can't get back in time?
Yeah, that would be probably a problem. No sooner when the words out of my mouth is when Kay appears through the door and tells us that Quark is probably
They're all
dead.
here.
Yep. Did something happen?
It's Quark, you see?
Quark again!
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
Shock faces. We've been through this again.
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. This condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Temyoji shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks and ran after him. We've been through this before.
Quark, come on, kid.
Quark is passed out. We've already seen this 3 times today. You mean in the control room? All that had was a bunch of stuff for controlling the generator. I don't think anyone would put medicine there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
What room did you see, Kay?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the archives.
The archives, okay, so
Books
they checked
and
the
so
archives.
on in abundance, but no medicine.
Oh god. Then he's...
Yep. Look, to be sure, where did the 3 of you go?
Someplace called the Bee Garden.
Oh, they went to the botanical
It was kind of
garden.
like a park with trees and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, no medicine. Maybe some medicinal plants?
Maybe. Temyoji slumped to the ground. And then, for a moment, there was silence, but then Quark comes up and he tries to kill himself. We've already seen this. Little kid trying to kill himself. Luna injects his leg. He took an arrow to the knee, or a gun to the knee. And now Alice is doing the same thing, where she grabs the thing. She's now infected with it. Everyone goes split up. We go to the lounge, and there we go. No one here. Damn. Where'd she go? Where are we going this time? No point in complaining. I just need to look somewhere else. I turn to head toward the exit. So where will we be going this time? Are we going back to the botanical garden? Are we just gonna suddenly just decide, yeah, let's go to the garden? That seems like a great idea, right? Delicious water. Delicious water. Where will we be going now? I'm actually rather curious now. We have exited the elevator. Oh my. We went to the green door, which the green door will take us to the archives? Wait, why are we going to the archives? Why would you look in the archives of all places? She's not gonna be here. This is the archives, huh? Kay, Quark, and Alice search this room. She's not gonna be in the archives. Because the garden isn't unlocked? Oh, the garden is unlocked. Damn, nothing here either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did, no one's around to stop her, she'll die. And the garden is unlocked. That's true, but the garden's already been unlocked. That's what Kay went to. Or that's when Clover went to. I'm decided to try the garden mode. See? Where Clover, Temyoji, and Dio had gone after passing through the door. So we go to the garden now. The botanical garden. Or best garden. Whatever people decide it is. So where are we? Okay, so then if things are replaying out, then Phi must have found her. The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside with the spell, plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with fresh scent of growing underlaid with dry and dead leaves underfoot. The air outside has been dry and harsh, and here was warm and wet, like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Clover said, plants and stuff everywhere. But she's not here, so she's already dead. I walked slowly down the front, so slightly stunned. Most of the facility has been very cold, dull, and mellow, but this room was positively verdant. Man, hard to believe like something like this is here. What the hell is this even for? As strange as the garden was, Alice needed to be my priority. I reined my thoughts back in and continued down on my path into the grass. I only gone a few steps when I stopped short. Yep, there we go. Okay, Phi and Alice are together. Perfect. Whew!
Oh, there
Alice.
you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up. I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to take her to the infirmary.
Okay, then she's alive.
Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
Okay, so she's just
Looks
unconscious.
like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Will do.
Wait,
Right.
hold on. There's something I need to tell you. Just stay calm.
What?
Look to the right.
My right or your
Your
right?
right.
Okay, there's the bomb. What the hell? This is the bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 01. Now it says 03. But we now have the device that can unlock it. The one in the crew quarters says 03. Shit, then there's no question,
I've got
huh?
more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a 02 bomb out there somewhere?
I can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Boom indeed, Mr. Kitten Gut. Boom indeed. Damn it. That means they were talking about an explosion the size of 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah.
Plus with the reactor, even worse.
Clover,
Who said it?
Tenmyoji, and Dio investigated the garden. There's also a chance someone else said it.
Truth.
Anyone could have come here after they left and before we showed up.
That's true.
Anyway, we need to move Alice. Help me out here.
I don't think Dio is the mastermind as well. Like, he can't be Zero just because of how arrogant he's been. Alice was lighter than expected, and Fi and I managed to set it off toward the infirmary at a brisk trot. Also, we didn't see the bomb last time Alice had passed out here. So it could be Tenmyoji.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this.
Yep.
Yeah,
we already know. No,
Whatever.
she's fine.
She
Whatever.
can do what she wants.
Huh?
I see. Dio and Tenmyoji's opponent in the next AB game is Clover.
Yep.
If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally.
That is true.
Which I don't think I need to mention would be pretty favorable for Dio. If she stays, he's got an easy round.
Whoa, what are you saying?
That is true, because Clover... So right now, for those who don't remember earlier, Clover's gonna stay and so is Fi.
You think I'm gonna choose Betray?
Yeah, I do.
Yep.
Am I wrong?
Yes. Of course I'm gonna pick Ally. For one, Tenmyoji's gonna be in there with me. I
That's
can't just
true.
ignore his opinion and make my own choice, right?
No, I won't be going. I can't leave Quark here when he's like this.
Oh, it's just
I'll
Dio.
be staying, just like Clover.
Hey, come on now. What is this?
Knock it off, Dio. He's too smart to let you make a scapegoat out of him.
What the hell? Why are you so suspicious of me?
Yes?
what if Dio stays behind too? If Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio all don't
No,
vote,
because
then
according to
everyone allies, right?
this time since the rooms are open, they weren't last time. Yeah, true.
Oh, you don't know?
No what?
This. You didn't find a note like this one?
Nope, but now we do know.
Wait, what's this?
We found it in the archives.
Well, there sure as hell wasn't anything like that in the garden.
Nope,
We
and
didn't
not
find
in the
one in the
control room.
control room either.
Interesting. Apparently only the archive had one.
Yeah, that's right, Kroll. We've kind of been through this, but don't worry, you don't remember.
Why
What does
don't
it
you
say?
read it for us, Sigma?
Yep, will do, Kroll. Will do. I took the note from him and, still slightly confused, began to read. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You see? At least one member of each trio must vote. Otherwise...
That means Kay has to vote.
Yep.
Quark and Alice certainly aren't in any condition to.
Yep, that's true.
If he doesn't, all 3 of them are screwed.
So Kay has to vote.
Wait a second.
Dio has to vote.
Kay's got 6 BP right now. His opponent is gonna have to default to Ally. That means if Kay chooses Betray, he's gonna have 9 points.
You needn't worry. I have every intention of choosing ally.
Oh, give me a break. You expect us to just swallow your bullshit?
Yes, because Kay, I believe in Kroll.
Oh dear. Dio, please, think for a moment. You do realize that Alice currently only has 1 BP, don't you? If I were to betray her, what would happen?
Yeah, she does. I was like, wait a second. No, the other ending, that's right.
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
That's right. I was so like confused for a moment. I was like,
so
what was
desperate to
going
escape that I
on?
would be willing to kill. Therefore, I will definitely choose ally.
Good
Indeed,
girl. Good girl.
I really have no choice. Unless, of course, I wish to become a murderer.
I don't think Kroll wants to be a murderer
5
right now.
minutes
Or ever.
remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
We don't have time to argue about this.
That's true.
There's only one solution. Clover, you're going to have to go vote for us.
Huh?
What does that mean?
What, did I use big words?
Yeah, because we all think that Dio's gonna betray.
This!
I'd never seen somebody move that fast before, let alone someone as old as Tenmyoji. In the blink of an eye, he covered the few feet between himself and Dio and slammed a closed fist in the other man's chest. He just punched him! He just punched Dio in the chest! Dio's knocked out! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tenmyoji is the wrestling champion. Boxing champion. There we go. He wins Punch Out. Tenmyoji waited a half second to make sure he was down, then turned to look at Clover.
He's not gonna stay down forever. Get out of here, Clover.
Go, Clover, go! Ding, ding, ding!
You and Kay are in the same position now. I've only got 1 BP, just like Alice.
Interesting. So long as Tenmyoji doesn't vote, Clover's only choice is to choose ally.
Hero takes out the chainsaw and kills Tenmyoji right then and there. Wait, where did he get a chainsaw from?
There is a chance she might kill me.
Are you saying you trust me with your life?
It's about the size of it. What the hell are you standing around for? Get! You don't need to worry about Alice. I'll keep a good eye on her, I promise.
Alright, go Tenmyoji. But good thing, so Tenmyoji for the new Punch-Out? I'd be down with that. Except then if we're going against Tenmyoji, then we're fighting an old man, which then I feel really bad about. But I would like to play as Tenmyoji, just 1, 2, 3.
You still don't trust me.
Ow.
No, that's not it at all. I trust you, I just...
Gio's also the one who betrayed you, man.
3 minutes remain.
We need to run, though. We need to run. Now. Please.
We need to go.
Go, go, go,
Come
go.
on. Okay, take care of Alice.
Be keeping that good eye on her.
She'll be fine.
Sure. Go, team, go. What are my choices? Okay. It seemed to finally satisfy her, and we were off. We ran as fast as we could, leaping through the doors and tearing through rooms on our way back to the warehouse. Leg it. Gotta get that leg day workout somehow, right? Tenmyoji got the arm day down. Now he needs a leg day. Ah. Taking some medicine to get back downstairs. Everyone ready? Yeah. Let's do this. Y'all got a moon card, right?
Yes, we do.
Good. Then let's go. We got this. Let's keep moving. 4 AB gates yawned open with a swipe of our cards. The 5th one, the one Dio had opened, stayed empty. The 6th, which would have been Alice, remained unopened. Kay and Clover quickly entered the 2nd and 3rd from the right, and Luna and I headed towards our own.
Hold on a minute.
What is
You're
it?
going to choose ally, right?
Yeah, what do you ask?
Of course we are.
You promise?
Sure, I
Cross
promise.
your heart?
Cross
You're
my
gonna
heart.
be in a world of hurt if you double-cross me.
Don't sweat it. I'm a man of my word. Fi frowned but said nothing and disappeared into her own AB room, the 2nd from the left. Luna and I nodded to another and headed for the last one, the leftmost room. Oh, hold on. Just go, Fi. True. Let's start the Ambidex game voting. What are we gonna choose? What's gonna happen?
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
True.
What are you going to do?
Well, I don't have a choice, do I? I promised. I said I'd
Yes,
choose ally.
Fi has 6 BP. If she betrays us...
Yeah, she'll have 9 points, I know. What do you think we should do, Luna?
It's your decision, Sigma. I'll be in the
To
same
make us tickle
position
you,
either
fuck.
way.
What?
You have 6 BP too, don't you? That means if we betray Fi, and she chooses ally...
Then I would have
Yes,
9 points.
You see? In either case, I could end up with someone in my group reaching their goal.
So it doesn't matter.
20 seconds remain.
20 seconds
until
left! Which
Ambidex
choice will we
game
choose?
polling closes.
That's it. We don't have any time left. You have to make a choice.
Are you sure this is okay with you?
Yes.
Alright. I turn to face the machine.
10 seconds remain.
Yeah, we know. What am I going to choose?
9, 8.
I feel pretty confident in my choice.
I feel like it's the obvious choice. We have to be the nicest ally betray. We need to be the nicest person possible. We need to make sure that everybody is happy in the long run. Wow, there's a lot of note cards like spread across my desk. This is impossible. It's not impossible. It's the easiest choice ever. Right? Easy choice. Perfect. We did it.
Round
Easiest choice.
Of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later. Hello, Animas! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? They were already gathered in front of the projection awaiting the announcement of the results.
You chose Betray. Did you
Yeah.
do it to protect yourself? Were you worried that Fi might choose Betray?
That's a good question. I'm honestly not sure myself why I did it.
Well, we should go see the results. I want to see how Kay and Clover voted.
Likewise, right. Let's go then. This is gonna be interesting. This is really interesting to see who voted. I'm intrigued.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
I'm actually really curious.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Good to hear that you're doing good, Annie. We're like... Ally, okay. Ally, okay. Betray. She did ally. No! We double-crossed Fi! We're gonna die!
Points have been assigned or subtracted.
We are gonna get hurt by Fi. Fi's gonna punch us in the face. Fi's gonna punch us in the face.
Well played, Sigma. I guess a promise means a lot to you.
I mean, I did want to ally, but I'm pretty sure that's the correct ending. I had nothing to say. She was right. I'd broken the promise.
Why did you do it?
Because I want the bad ending, man, girl.
Nothing to say?
Nope.
I guess I misjudged you. I thought you were better than this.
Oh, we are, but this is the bad ending, so I need to get this.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do. Elapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
Huh? What did you just say?
A Latin proverb.
What does it mean?
Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Jupiter is a Roman god. Actually, he's kind of the Roman god. He's in charge of all the others. Not even Jupiter, the ruler of the gods, can take back what's been done. You did something bad. You're not gonna get a chance to take it back.
Okay. I turned away from Fi, couldn't stand to look at her anymore. In front of me were Kay and Clover. Their eyes bored into me with cold disapproval, and I looked away. They both chosen allies, promised. The only person who betrayed anyone was me. The only person with but 9 PP was me. Little wonder I wasn't very popular.
What do you intend to do?
You aren't thinking about trying to open the number 9 door, are you?
For a moment I considered the unthinkable. Could I break through them and reach the door? Once I was through, I'd be out of the game and free from their judgment, but... No, I couldn't do that. How could I possibly justify leaving them all behind so I could escape on my own? Why had I chosen Betray? In my memory, it seemed like an almost flippant choice, as if I'd been just curious to see what would happen. If betrayal was what I wanted, I should have made that choice with commitment. Is it breaking the fourth wall here? But there I was. I couldn't turn back. And even if I didn't try to open the number 9 door, there would all be suspicious of anything I did. Trust is easy to break and hard to repair. Unless I could somehow turn back the clock, I was stuck with the consequences of my actions.
Elapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
Interesting. Yep, I know. How could I do something that was beyond the reach of a god? Why hadn't I just chosen ally? What would be happening to me right now? What if, what if, what if? Then Fi spoke and I blinked.
Sigma, we're just doing this to be safe. We can't let you run around with 9 BP. I'm afraid you're going to have to sleep for a little while, okay?
Huh? I started to turn around, but it was already too late. I felt a heavy hand slam against the back of my neck.
So, Kay just, knocked us out, then everything went dark. Do I still have my left hand? Oh no, game over. Game over. However, now the god of... Now Jupiter is now watching over us. Well, I guess that happened. Save data number 10. Sweet. Nope. Alright, bad ending. Onwards to now say what happens if we choose ally. Yep, start this up. Let's do this. Let's actually ally and figure out what happens. Jupiter's angry when like Jupiter when he is angry. It's fine. We'll be fine. Jupiter doesn't have anything over us. We'll be okay. Probably. Maybe.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do. A lapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
She's gonna choose betray.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Ow. Somebody's vacuuming now. Today's not vacuum day. It's fine. Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results.
You chose ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah, of course. If I did too.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
I don't think she did now. Oh, it's not confidence. I already know. Let's just go have a look, shall we? We'll know pretty quick whether I knew anything or not.
Let's go.
But she's gonna choose betray because... What did I pick up on fast? The fact that that was the requirement for this ending?
Results from round 2.
I mean, it makes sense.
Ambidex game will now
That's the only way that would make
displayed.
sense.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Watching when he's the god of mythology? I don't know. But she's gonna choose betray. Because she was known. Ally, betray. Yeah. Makes sense.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Travis, if I didn't do the bad ending first, would she actually pick ally, or would you pick betray either way?
To see your updated bracelet points.
What the hell, Fi? Why'd you choose betray? You chose ally before.
So you remember it too? The other round 2.
Yes, we did. What? That wasn't even close to the response I expected. I felt anticlimactic. Hey, hold on a minute here. You know? You remember how I chose betray last time in round 2? She would still pick betray, and then you would go back and convince her in the other ending before you were from
of course. Why do you think I chose betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? That I'd make you pay?
Yeah, I do remember that. Then this is you making me pay. Wait. No. That didn't make any sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of alternate history? What the hell was I thinking? There was a conspiracy theory shit. And even if that was some sort of alternate timeline or universe or whatever, there was no way it could know what had happened in it. No way it could know. At least I didn't think there was any way it could know. But if I could, then how? I remember fine choosing ally, then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Fi remember it? What the hell did any of this mean? It had happened before, hadn't it? During round 1 of the AB game when I was playing against Alice. I'd seen something. Fi and I'd chosen betray. But for some reason I'd seen a reality where we chose ally instead. Okay, gotcha. Suddenly I realized I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. I began to speak at once.
What happened?
Why did you choose betray, Phi?
Yeah.
Now in the Twilight Zone.
You're the only one who didn't vote ally.
I looked away and scowled. For several long moments her eyes stared off into the distance, I could also see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Hey, wait. Gotta stop her. Stop her! I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way. Move.
No, I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who ditched the rest of us so you can get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays your... Wait, what are you saying?
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving.
Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Phi bent down. Oh, her jumping skills. I forgot about that. Then she shot in the air over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever. You.
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Acta est fabula.
What the hell's that?
Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means.
Latin?
See you later.
Wait! Stop! I felt myself speaking before I even knew what the words were. Lapsum semel occasium non ipse potust lipite reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the Nonary Game? Zero. The bombs. We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want? Okay, so this is where it stops. Gotcha.
Fine.
That's where you would have falls over your head. Okay, gotcha. So this would be a lock. Phi slowly let go of the lever. Why'd you do that, you dumbass? Dumbass is what it's my achievement. Phew. Look, I'm sorry. About betraying you. I'm honestly not sure I did.
Forget about it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray.
Correct.
I think we're even.
What are you talking about?
When did you betray her? Are you talking about round 1?
No. We weren't talking about round 1. We're...
Just drop it. There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell them.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh? I don't get it.
Don't worry, guys.
Well, at least it seems Phi has decided to remain.
You've really changed your mind?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you
I'll
guys,
stick
Trey?
around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
Yep. The AB game will continue until someone opens the number 9 door. If someone reaches 9 BP and doesn't open the door, the game will keep going.
Oh man, that's a relief. Please don't scare us like that again.
At least everyone's in good spirits. That's good. Pretty good. Just the buy-in, maybe? All the gates have closed, and this is going to announce the star round.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the star round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys.
Sweet.
The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Perfect. As many times as we want, huh?
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
45 minutes? Okay, so you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right. Didn't Zero Jr. say something about that?
Yep, that's right, Clover.
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Which is true.
Prepare, and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh yeah, what are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a red solo.
I'm a magenta pair. Me too.
So Clover and Luna are together.
That means we'll be a team this time. I think we'll do great. Yeah.
Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
Cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Yellow pair, okay. Huh? Wait a second. If Luna and Clover are a magenta pair, Vi is a cyan pair and Kay is a yellow pair, who the hell am I supposed to partner
The
up?
cyan pair, I imagine.
Vi and her mysterious partner.
How do you know? Figure
Sigma,
that.
what colors are added together to create cyan?
Green and blue,
What
right?
color would you get by adding your red to that?
Red, green, and blue would be white.
Exactly.
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes,
How do you know?
because I have seen them. After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this one.
Yeah, which
In
we've
it
seen.
was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Okay. Yeah, which is on floor B, those three down there. Cool. Looking good. We're doing good.
Yeah, I saw him too. After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about.
Yeah, because they both meet up over there. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. However, we're probably not going to be able to go to the doors because I believe there's an ending that's about to play out. Based on
They
the
had the
flowchart.
same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors.
Sweet.
What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes, if we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
Sweet. I wonder what colors they are.
As far as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
That's true.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. Kinda worried about Alice and Quark.
Likewise.
I'll go too.
As will I.
Oh, that's right. Wait, guys. There's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
Go on.
I mean to say something earlier, but I guess there was just so much other stuff going on. I looked at Phi. She nodded back. See, the truth is...
What?
Oh no! You found another bomb?
Oh, about the bomb. I was like, what are we telling them?
Where?
Yeah. In the garden.
No, that's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Could you have missed it?
No! No way! We checked every part of that room.
There was a number on this one too. It said 01. Since the one we found in the crew quarters said 03.
You think there
I
might
would
be a
well.
third bomb out there somewhere?
Yep, labeled 12
I
or
think
02.
there's a good chance.
Shoot.
Very
I thought we were
well.
about to reveal
We should
that we
split
might be
up
a
and find
robot.
this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
That's true. Yeah, I
But
agree.
even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
That's
You
true.
can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
Alright, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Okay.
Please.
Cool.
How about we set a time to meet back here, just in case? The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is... Let's see...
Almost 2 hours. Quite a bit, actually.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
Yes, Kroll. We'll
That
meet
sounds
back.
good to me.
We'll meet back.
Right. I'll tell the others, too.
Sweet. Good job, Clover. Good, let's go. We've got to figure out where this last bomb is. Can we find it? Who knows? We'll see. I guess in a few short moments. Gonna take a guess. I'm gonna say in the warehouse. Warehouse B. I'm gonna say warehouse B is where maybe the last bomb is. Right now. We may not even know. Maybe we may not even find it until somewhere else. We'll see. We'll see. Or it could be a whole thing like a 1, 2, 3, 5 sort of thing. Where you have like dogs and it's like, oh my gosh, dog number 4 is missing. And you just keep looking for bomb 02 and just, they don't exist. Let's go into the warehouse. That would be my first place too. Warehouse B. Okay. What's in warehouse B? The white chromatic doors. Okay. Memento Mori and the 9th Lion ate the sun. So these are the white doors that Clay and Clover were talking about. Yeah, there's a lock thing. No question these are chromatic doors,
So
I
it
guess.
seems.
Hey, Phi. That was quick. Ah! What? When
I've
did
been here the whole time.
Seriously? I didn't notice you at all.
I guess your hearing's starting to go. How sad.
Brr. So what do you want? Why are you stalking
I'm not
me?
stalking you. I just followed you here.
That's pretty much the same thing. But how did you do it? You were totally silent. Are you Batman?
I already told you I'm not. Remember? Back in the AB room when we met?
Yeah, actually. And she sailed across. You also jumped super high all the way up to the ceiling.
Right. Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Graffiti? Yeah, you can finally decipher it for us. Oh yeah, that. Memento Mori if the ninth line ate the sun. Did a kid write that or what?
Why do you say that?
Well, the man just spelled ninth wrong. Who puts an E in there? Then again, maybe it means something.
Do you know what it means? The Latin part.
Hey now, give me a little credit. Even I know what Memento Mori means. You see it all over the place. As far as I know, it translates to something as be aware of death or remember your mortality. Never forget that we all die someday. Which is a key point of Persona 3. I guess it's the same thing on the main menu. I guess it's the sort of cautionary thing. What about the other part? It's exactly what it says in the tin, right? Some sort of conditional about lions and suns. Anything come to mind?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
Me? Well, let's see. Memento Mori if the ninth line ate the sun. Memento Mori if the ninth line ate the sun. I repeat the words over and over in my head, but nothing. Whatever they meant, it's spy on me. But perhaps phi...
Huh?
Latin. Huh? Do you know Latin? Maybe you can figure more about it.
Well, I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
Okay. Then how do you understand? Do you know that phrase? Lepsum semel occasium no ipse potust upiter reprehender.
Oh, that. That's from, this.
From what? She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke and held it out to me. I hesitated for a moment and took
it.
I turned it over. Oh, there it is. Lepsum semel occasium non ipse potist upiter reprehendere. So I guess the L is pronounced as a J in Latin, huh?
Yeah.
What is
a
this?
memento of my late mother. Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
So everyone has their own mementos then? What does that mean?
She died right after I was born. I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind. Don't have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard. I never saw his face, and I don't know his name.
So do we need... So is everyone's like a key? Everyone's memento then a key? And put it... And it's by the gravestone right next to the...
I don't even know if he's alive.
To the garden? Where the lion ate the sun? Maybe. Even if it's not. Oh. I couldn't... Because there's... Luna's... There's Luna's birdcage, and then now Phi's brooch. I don't remember what Clover had, though. I couldn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her back the brooch.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant.
Dang.
Before long, I had it memorized. Got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language.
Nice! Latin's a pretty cool language.
Lapsum semel occasionum non ipse protest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But
it's a very
seems
dark
kind of
thing.
funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't. We can find our lost opportunities.
What?
That's why I followed you here. I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this.
Yeah.
Alone.
That'd be good. Oh yeah, that's true. There's a lot of line stuff. Yeah,
There's
I agree.
something else we need to do too, though.
Find the number 2 bomb?
Exactly. So we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it. So...
You're saying we should go somewhere else? Where?
Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Without waiting for a reply, she turned and started towards one of the exits. I followed. None of them hence the ninth line. Yeah. Gotcha. The archives. So it's in the archives? Oh, there's the lion in the... Okay. Spot them all. Yeah, there's a lion plushie in here, right? The archives. Good place to hide a bomb. Now where the hell do we start looking?
It really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
True. So what about the Jupiter stuff?
We can talk while we look. Now get started.
Yep. We'll start looking. Look, 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 look. I turned to the corner of the room and began to look while Phi spoke.
I'll start with the conclusion I've come to. Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time. No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate. It's more like we move through worlds.
Okay,
yes.
Worlds?
I don't mean physical planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really.
That's true.
Parallel worlds.
The plush is eating the sun. The plush is devouring the sun. Oh no!
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
What kind of? I think I've heard it once or twice.
Oh, well, I'll just explain it. Let's say... I don't care what it is, but could you move? Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips? Anything?
Yep. I had no idea what that was supposed to explain, but I did as she asked. Well, applaud!
Interesting choice. You clapped your hands, right? But you could have chosen to cheer or blow a kiss, right?
Blow a kiss? I wouldn't
Details don't matter. Just talking about possibilities here.
Yep.
Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things.
That's
all of
true.
these worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now.
Yep.
Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity.
Crazy.
Each of those branches is an alternate world.
Yep.
A world where a version of you did something different.
So now we're learning about alternate universes.
Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices? What if you'd gone to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group? What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her?
That's
what
true.
if?
All of the what ifs.
What if? But are those what ifs really just what ifs?
No, they all actually exist in another way. It's really cool to think about. I love string theory and the many worlds interpretation.
Or are there
really
other
cool.
worlds out there where you did those things?
If I had to say my belief on it, I think there actually is. Because there's one time where I could be playing a different game right now or something.
Anyway,
there could be a lot of different things going on
that's the
right
many
now.
worlds interpretation in a nutshell. I've simplified it a lot. Doesn't have to be human actions, though.
Stabbed your heart with a scalpel? Yeah, I know, right? What if you'd stabbed it? What if you'd been saved, Alice?
I just used your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
It's true. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second here. I'll let microorganisms slide, but there's no way the air is conscious of anything.
Can you say for sure that you are? All of your actions are caused by the cells in your brain. If we go down a little further, then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet.
Quarks, you mean?
Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision? At that level, how different are you from the air? I'd say not much.
Yeah, that's true.
Human existence is just one part of reality. Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming. A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America.
Or presses on a gamepad, maybe.
See what I'm saying?
Yep.
The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's where history happens. That's where universes branch out. Hey, you stopped. Are you done with that shelf?
Oh,
well,
no,
keep
not
looking
yet.
while I talk. How familiar are you with quantum physics?
Not at all. I'm not a
Never
quantum
mind, don't
physicist.
answer that.
Yeah.
I'll try and keep it simple for you. Let's see. Hey, hand me that box, will you?
Okay. This one? Sure. It's the dice box that I completely screwed up last time. And the box I've been examining over her. She set it down on the desk and opened the top.
Also... Ah, there's a stuffed lion over there.
Oh, it is eating a sun.
Perfect. He's part of Felidae, too.
With that, she grabbed the lion and tossed it unceremoniously into the box. She also took a weight and an ink jar and put them in next to the lion.
Alright. Everything's ready. Remember that book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat?
Yes.
It relates to all this stuff I've been talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
What about looking
This'll
for the...
only take a minute. Now look.
I shrugged and peered into the box.
What do you see?
Well, there's a stuffed
From now
lion.
on, that's a cat. A living cat. This is important. Got it?
Yeah, it's a cat. Meow.
Oh man, this again?
Sorry, I can't help
I
it.
find that hard to believe. Ugh, fine. Maybe I can just ignore it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Alright, what else do you see?
A weight that's not even pawned in a jar of ink.
Right. Now the weight is going to be radioactive material, and the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
What? I'm getting out of here.
Idiot. It's not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical.
Okay.
Imagine that it's full of gas. So, what's the weight?
Radioactive material.
And the jar of ink.
It's full of poisonous gas.
Exactly. Good work.
Okay. Cat.
Now, there's one other thing you need to know.
By the way, if
about
you guys
the jar.
didn't know, that's a cat. That's radioactive material. That's a poisonous gas. That's Phi, also known as Hina, and Sigma is somewhere down there.
If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour.
Okay.
So let's close the lid.
Okay. Jeez.
And pretend an hour has passed.
Okay.
Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead?
Right now it's both because we don't know. But we may find out the truth eventually.
You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box.
That's true.
Do you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
It breaks. Gas fills the box, the cat inhales it, and death will whisk her
And what
away.
if the jar doesn't break?
The cat lives to tell the tale.
Haha. And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
50%.
Uh-huh. So, what's your answer? Is the cat alive or dead?
I can't personally know.
Then guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
I think it's dead. The world's a harsh place for a cat. I have a feline, the poor kitty's dead.
Nope, you're wrong.
It's alive.
That's wrong too.
Then what's the right answer?
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
What? How does that make any sense?
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously, only one possibility is the truth. That's what's happening with the alpha particles.
Okay.
Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know the probability that they'll impact the jar.
Yeah, it's 50-50 on if it's going to be alive or dead. That's true. Man, I'm not a quantum physicist, but this is all like just crazy
Because
stuff.
we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we look at it.
True.
Until we do, it's just a bunch of possibilities.
Possibilities, actually.
Do you get it?
I think I understand it perfectly, my darling.
If the cat in the box is possibilities...
Does the cat have a hat? Then it's both alive and dead.
Right. So...
Is there green eggs and ham in
let's
there?
open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth.
Okay. Which is either alive or death.
What a relief, huh? Looks like the cat's alive.
Hooray! But remember, it's a hard life. Harsh life for a cat.
Anyway, that's Schrodinger's cat.
Schrodinger's
The
cat.
many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
Cool. So there's another world out there where the cat died.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Nice. I mean, not so nice. The poor cat. But it has 9 lives, so it should be fine.
Looks like that cat tick of yours cleared up.
Yep. Well, your story was pretty insane.
Insane?
Punny stream? Exactly. You don't think so? Just the idea of someone being alive and dead at the same time? And if the moment the lid is open determines whether or not the cat's dead, then it's almost like events in the future can determine the past. I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been
Exactly. You've experienced it, haven't you?
dead. What on earth are you talking about?
Think back. Remember round 2 of the AB game?
Sure, he has cats.
When you chose Betray, What was my vote? But what happened this time?
I chose ally and you chose betray.
Right. And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
Right before the deadline.
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose betray, then my vote was ally. If you chose ally, then my vote was betray. But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
Very strange indeed that my choice in the future altered your action in the past.
From your perspective, there's no other way to interpret it.
That is true. Which is why we unlocked a lock. Now that I thought about it, round 1 had been the same. When I chose an ally, Alice had chosen betray. And when I chosen betray, she'd done the opposite.
Look at this die. I found it over there. Let me give you one last example.
Okay. As she spoke, she tossed the dice in the box and quickly shut the lid. There's now a...
All right.
18% chance
Answer this
or something?
question. What number is the die on?
Go on my lucky number 3. I have a feeling it's 3.
Okay. I'm going to open the lid. Good
Booyah!
job. You got it right.
Probably was going to be any one of those numbers I chose, but 3 makes me happy, so we're going with 3. That was just a fluke.
Was it?
Huh?
Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was the die on?
3.
Haven't you been paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it? I don't think you
could
can
be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6.
It was made of some different kind of matter.
Yep. Wait, so you're saying that before you open the lid, the die was on all the numbers?
That's one way to look at it, at least.
And then when you open the lid, it was just one number.
Or it might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
Your choice in the future has an effect on the past.
Yep, that's crazy.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We got a little off topic there, but I think I made my point. Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility. You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch. Of course, our bodies aren't doing the jumping. Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
In fantastic flowchart form! Whoa, I think I get it now. That's how you knew my name, right? You jumped in from another world. That's how you knew all those other things you shouldn't have known.
That's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump.
I do!
Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works.
Neither do Sigma,
whatever
but I
the
do.
reason, it seems to be fairly limited. And often, we don't seem to remember jumping at all.
Yeah.
Things will just sort of pop up.
Can the white stuff from my hand pop up? Then that's why when somebody asks us how we know X, all we can think of is say, I just knew. What's causing this then? I don't remember ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
If we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble. It's just...
Well,
I'm pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here. There's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior's trying to do. Why would he have left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters?
You aren't kidding, are you? Maybe this is some sort of huge Schrodinger's cat experiment, and all 9 of us are locked in a box right in Meow.
What if you've got it backwards?
Backwards?
We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
Ooh. Then the moment we step out of this place...
we might be determining the history of the world outside.
Oh, shoot. That's a little scary. No way. Yeah, it's crazy. Very crazy. It's kind of scary. I had 1,000 other questions, but before I can open my mouth to ask them, the door opened and they found...
Good.
Hi, Clover.
There you are.
Did something happen?
Yes. We found it.
Found what?
You mean what? What else could we find?
The O2 bomb?
The bomb. The other antimatter bomb. The number 2 bomb is in the control room.
It is in the control room. Interesting. Is this it?
Yeah.
This is one of them, all right.
It's number 2, apparently. Well, at least we found them all now.
There could be more.
That's true. There could
like
be 4, 5, or 6.
Said, there might be a number 4 bomb out there. We have no way to know.
Did you tell anyone else about this, Clover?
Not really. But,
I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Kay and Luna. After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
Who was in the infirmary?
Everyone. Tenmi, OG, and Dio were there. So were Alice and Quark, of course. Although they were still asleep.
Okay,
so everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Yeah.
That's nobody else here, though. Where'd they all go?
After we came here to look at the bomb, they all left. They were going to go look for you two.
What about Alice and Quark?
They're the same. Still sleeping.
Okay.
We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine.
Cool, cool. But now, who does that leave for who found the bomb? It could be Kay or Phi, essentially. Or Luna. No, because Phi was been in the garden, and then Kay was in the garden too. So it could be Kay or Phi. Looked at one, Kroll and Phi, sorry. Small side of
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
It's not gonna tell us. It took her only a moment to explain. Alice was a green solo. Quark was a blue solo. Dio was a yellow pair. And Tenmoji was a cyan pair. So what are our options?
The next set of doors to open are going to be the white doors. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
True. If I laid out what that would mean. Option A, Phi Tenmyoji would be with Sigma. Kay and Dio would be with Quark. Clover and Luna would be with Alice.
Huh? There's only one option?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the old lady? Did they find her in this timeline? Apparently not.
Any other combinations don't make white.
What about Alice and Quark? Luna said it would be a while.
We'll just have to carry them. The secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets.
It's true.
And if we can't open them...
Yeah, we'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team.
Are you saying you can carry her?
Well, I can get Luna to help me.
True. I'm sure she'd be happy to help.
What about
He's
Quark?
on Kay's team. There shouldn't be any issues there.
Kay and Tenmyoji, right? I think. This is Cyan 3. There's still that number 2 bomb. Well, we still need to figure out what we're going to do about this bomb. Alice said we should be safe as long as it's not triggered by the remote.
Maybe, but we can't just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried.
Wait, a couple 100 kilometers? What are you talking about? That bomb should only have as much explosive power as a ton of TNT. Which is nothing to sniff at, but that's nowhere near the kind of yield you're talking about.
What if these bombs are just like the detonator?
Oh, you mean that there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen around here somewhere? Like, yeah, right over there. Mr. Octopus. Mr. Octopus! Oh, I mean, she could too.
There are supposed to only be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen.
Oh, no. How much is a lot?
3.5 kilograms.
3.5? Oh, that's like 10,000 times more than Alice's 350
If there really is that much, and if it does explode,
then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
Oh, that's not good. That's really bad. We should probably stop this. No, that's insane. That's crazy. We're boned.
Wait, Clover, how did you know that?
Know what?
That stuff about antimatter reactors.
Well, that's, during my training, they...
Training for what?
My job?
The SOIS? Oh, of course. I didn't realize waiters these days need to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there were worldwide, or how much fuel each one of those reactors might be storing. You don't work at a cafe, do you?
Did you hear about that from Alice? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, she's right then.
And why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's, what we call the coffee machines.
Okay, Clover, we know you work at the SOIS. Wait, are you fucking with me?
I'm telling you the truth. I work at a cafe.
You work at a cafe, but you also do other stuff.
Be a kind of fake job to divert attention? I think they call it a cover.
That's true.
Then what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
Listen, we already know you're with the SOIS.
Classified.
Classified by who?
Government?
The government?
That's right. Alice said it was her job to eliminate enemies of the state or something. So you two do work together.
Oh no! Check your bracelets. How much time do we have left?
What are you talking about?
How long until the doors open?
Everyone's
Come
everyone's
on,
so bad at
quickly.
lying true. 55 minutes, damn. We were supposed to have met up 5 minutes ago.
I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary. You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Bye. Hey, you haven't... Damn it. Listen, Sigma, we know she works at the SOIS. We've already gone through that timeline. She's gone. The SOIS. Fine. She's right, you know, we need to keep going.
I need to check something really quick.
What? Infirmary. What are we checking? Hold on. Did you check my vitals?
Oh, there you are. You're late. What were you doing?
Nothing.
When we arrived, everyone else was already back. Alice is asleep, Quirk is asleep. What were we doing? Quirk and Alice had left, of course. They were both sleeping soundly. Any traces of the madness we've seen earlier long gone.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room.
Yeah, with her own eyes.
What the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something.
That's
They're
true.
bombs, for God's sake.
There's a quick and simple solution.
Really?
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
Yep.
You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here.
Yeah, we
Then
already
we
have the
can enter
password
the
device, don't we?
So, if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about.
Which we do have,
Without
right?
that,
It's the little
we're
pad.
still boned even
in
if
the
we
control
did
room.
have the password.
Not a problem. We've resolved that issue.
Huh?
Show them.
Sigma, I nodded and pulled it out of my pocket. Yep, that's the
That
password
was in the
deactivation.
safe in the control room.
Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but Five figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Couldn't get it to do anything, though. We plugged in a couple random characters, but all we got was an error.
Still, I'm sure this is the thing Alice was talking about. We just didn't have the right password.
But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Yep.
Doesn't that seem odd, though? Zero Senior wants us to play the Nonary Game, right? So why would he set bombs?
That's really true.
Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules?
Possibly?
That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
That's true, yeah, you're right.
Well, whatever the case is, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us. Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment. But what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is and question them.
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
Yes,
Exactly.
perfect.
That would be my quick and easy method. So fess up. Which one of you set the bombs?
No one's gonna say anything because everyone's gonna be called a liar.
Not that I expect you to do that. So, we're going to be checking everyone.
Checking us?
Yes, once they're set, the bombs are controlled by a remote. It stands to reason that whoever set them
We're
has
gonna
that
learn who it is? Maybe?
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes, but no buts. If you refuse, that implicates you. Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent.
Well, I'm
Understand?
innocent. I'm also apparently not human.
No
but
reason
I'm still
to wait.
innocent.
Let's get started. Anyone want to volunteer to go first? No? Alright. Let's see.
Sigma's gonna talk up again, though. Everyone's so nervous. Alice can't say anything. Quirk can't say anything. But...
Huh?
Wait, huh? You only need to search
What?
one person.
Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I even realized I was
How can
saying
you-
them.
There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze nod and turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. Still do not know yet, apparently. It's you, the finger again! That person, you did it. The room was suddenly silent. To be continued.
Objection! Nice. Cool, we're getting to the locks, though. We're getting to the locks, and I feel pretty good about it. I feel pretty good about our locks. We still only have Clover's ending. Yeah, so we're missing one lock there and another lock there. But this lock, I'm guessing, ends up blowing up everything. This one's probably for something. That one, at least we continue on forward. And then there's this lock that... What is this lock? Oh, saving both people. Saving both people. Okay. So I think with that, though, we've been going on for almost 4 hours here. Actually, the timer's starting a little bit late, so it might have been actually 4 hours. We still have a few other paths to go. So next time, which will be on Tuesday, assuming my back is better, which it is, I'm feeling better. My neck's not in pain, but back now is, so great. We'll finally go through the magenta door. I know I've been teasing it because we've been doing the other sides first, but I think this area right here, I don't want to mess with. Something is telling me not to mess with this area yet. But I think we'll finally go through the magenta door and do what needs to be done there. I think that will be the best course of action, because I don't know why, but something is telling me that I want to get these two taken care of first. And by these two, I mean like these two segments, before we get anything over here. Anyway, other than that, though, there are currently 2 endings available. Yeah, I know, that hasn't changed. We already know, But anyway, other than that, though, that's going to be it for VLR. I don't think there's going to be a stream later tonight, though, because I have other... It's being juggled right now, just because I also am still in pain, and at least I can breathe now, but now my back is in pain, which is really weird because it was my neck, but now my neck feels fine. I don't know, something's going on with my back. I'm an old man. I'm an old man. I'm Tenmyoji. Nah, it's whatever. Anyway, with all that being said, though, I do thank you guys all for watching and for supporting VLR and just all the games in general. Still got a lot more games to play, still got a lot more to finish, so we should be good. Only get partial locks and such at best, no amazing breakthroughs yet. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, we're still learning a lot. So, yeah. Other than that, though, I do thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, and or evening. And I'll see you guys next time for more streams in the future, of course. So, see you guys later. Peace.